In a world in crisis, can three idiots find hope in the darkest of places? Will love conquer all, or will hate win out in the end? This is a show called Hate.
Well, hello and welcome to a show called Hate, a podcast in which we explore love, hate, and everything in between in such a greater meaning and perhaps a little perspective. I'm John.
Nick. Chris. Bluey. A Bluey reference. We've got our first sponsor.
Woo! Woo!
It's not even slightly true.
Does it just happen automatically? You become a parent and suddenly like Bluey?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it does because my brother's the same as well.
That's the law.
It's the only reason I know the
law.
theme tune is because
a great theme
I did
tune.
also watch a few.
It's incredibly catchy.
It is.
Like I'm literally up at night singing it.
Sure. Yeah.
Like what I just did.
Like
just then.
It's very melodic.
No one sleeps in this house, my house
I
anymore,
bet
or
they
this
don't.
house, in fact.
Child
It's only
included.
down the road.
Your child is still quite young.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Does he currently regard TV with the same fascination he would like a piece of foil? I just why
Have you got a piece of foil with you now?
It's a different. Yeah.
Holy
you got to meet the foil.
John, are you teasing me with foil right now? Fuck me.
Did you? So
It's a different kind of attention.
Boys, does your child go? Oh, Papa, TV, Bluey, my favourite videogram.
Well, here's the
No, because he's not a Victorian little
he's
boy
a Victorian
with a
baby.
stick and hoop in the garden.
Yeah. Bring me my spinning top, father.
Oh, Papa.
Yes and no. Yes, in the respect
Yeah.
that he pays attention to the television.
Right.
No, he doesn't relate to Bluey at the moment. I think Bluey's a bit advanced in terms of its animation and its premise.
Does it at least catch his eye? Does he? Like,
Oh, sure.
He finds himself
yeah.
watching
But
it.
so does the chase. So,
Like, so would arguably a plant. Like
Yeah.
plants
Yeah.
can grow towards the sun.
Plants. Yeah,
Yeah.
plants can be pretty eye-catching sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing he will stop, there's two things he will stop for, as in stop what he's doing. Wow, this is on. This is wonderful.
Here we
Whatever
go.
his schedule is for the day.
Yeah.
Fort Boyard.
Whatever's
Yeah.
Fort Boyard usually, yeah, is the
Diane,
first one.
clear my
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah. The second one is Tipping Point with Ben Shepherd. No. The first one is Mix Mups.
Mix Mups.
Mix Mups.
Mix Mups.
Never heard of this.
Channel 5's new puppet-based show.
Oh, they're puppets.
They're stop motion, I
Puppet-
think,
Oh,
with a
okay.
bit of CGI involved.
Okay.
That
Cheating.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
And what's like the average plot of like a kid's show? Is
I'll
it like,
be honest, John. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I
It
couldn't
doesn't
tell
hold
you.
your attention then.
No, not really. No.
No.
because it's
Okay.
never like
Maybe that's the point.
it's never like can they defeat the Hraxian Empire? It's kind of like
They get
and
the last
in-
one I saw.
And in Mix 'em Ups today, Topsy finds a pen.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
That's
And
20.
Wimbus lost a ball.
That's 28 minutes.
The last one I saw, I watched it twice. I don't know why.
Tipsy and Wimbus.
And they went into like a chest.
Oh, they
treasure
went
chest.
into it.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Like with the magic and that.
Oh,
There's
magic.
Yeah, whatever.
Deep lore.
And then they
then.
came out of the box at the end, and then the spoon came out.
Fuck me.
I still don't really know what happened.
No. Would you say
Watched
it's
it
like?
twice.
Would you say it's elven magic?
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Okay,
Do we have a Narnia? Is this a case? Is this a Tumnus situation?
Is this,
Yeah,
is,
Mr.
is this a
Tumnus.
code Tumnus?
This is
we have a code.
We have a
We've
code
got a code
Tumnus.
Tumnus, guys.
We're out of board license plates in the gift shop. Yeah, could be.
Right.
Could be. Yeah.
So they
So-
went into a magical chest, and there was a whole world.
Oh, I
in
honestly couldn't tell you what happened.
How like down with the act? Like how many episodes have you watched? Like,
Oh, 4, 5?
is there always a chest, or is this like a one-off
Don't know.
occurrence?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, John. The boy watches it.
Does he know?
Yeah, he's literally
there.
there
So
watching
this is
it.
one of the ones he pays attention
I
to.
don't think
yeah.
he could tell you the plot,
No.
but
He
he watches it.
Well, he's on after the foil channel, so he's
Yeah,
just like
it's after the fourth channel. Yeah, exactly.
48 hours of foil.
Crinkling
That'd be
magic.
great. He'd enjoy that.
Foil,
yeah.
foil, foil.
He would enjoy that. I don't know what's going on, but he likes it.
What's the other show he likes?
The New Adventures of Paddington.
Just like
Ah.
that. A boy of
I
taste.
feel like I've done that to him
Right.
Yeah, well,
foisted
that's
it
what
on him.
being
because
a
his
parent's
bedroom is
about,
Paddington themed. He has
Yeah.
lots of Paddington things. We put it on a lot.
I mean, yeah, like
Yeah,
he
it's kind of like brainwashing.
Like he was
in a way.
it's kinda.
Yeah.
He was at someone's house Liz took him to someone's house, and that was on, and he recognised the theme tune. Like he looked around,
Which
to
goes
sing. No, that
Paddington.
no, that one's good. What? How does that go? Paddington, Paddington Bear.
Tittington.
Tittington.
Double D's.
Yeah, double T's. Those sweet double D's.
P-A-double-D.
And he's like, he came from Peru to be with me and you. He's a very, very fine bear. Paddington, Paddington Bear.
Yeah, okay.
That's
There you
good.
go.
Yeah,
It's catchy.
Yeah, it's good.
And then Bluey is the third one. But we've booked tickets to see Bluey.
Holy fuck, what?
I know,
It's a
right?
two-dimensional life form.
Yeah.
He exists in cartoon space.
She.
Exists in toon
Bluey's
space.
a she.
I
For
didn't
those
actually know that, but I fucked up.
people don't believe me when I tell them that.
Really?
What are the parents called?
Dad and Mum.
Yeah.
No, aren't they called like Dingo and?
No, Bingo's is her sister.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Bingo's
Don't
her
the parents
sister.
have names?
No, Mum
Isn't
and
there
Dad.
a littler one?
Mom. Dad.
Yeah, they do
That's the theme
they are
tune.
just called Mum and Dad.
Oh.
Is there a tinier one than Bingo or?
I don't think so. He's Bluey has lots of friends now.
Oh right.
There's a rich lore to Bluey now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of characters, not all of which I know because I've only watched like.
How many seasons of Bluey?
eight.
have
Oh
there been?
God knows.
Yeah, because it's
God
a bit of a
knows.
phenomenon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah.
Well, Bluey apparently is better for kids and their development than say Peppa Pig.
hard to believe.
Yeah, because Peppa Pig apparently is a brat. This is what we've heard.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And is mean to Daddy Pig.
Yes.
That kind of thing.
Actually, because Peppa Pig is very successful and it has been ported to other countries.
Oh, sure.
In China, it's referred to as the disobedient swine.
Yeah. So we're not watching that. We're not watching that.
Father, I find this swine to be disorderly and rude.
I do not approve.
Uh,
Yeah, Peppa Pig never really,
so that's not on the
never
table.
really
at the moment.
rang my bell.
No.
If I'm honest,
It was a bit-
Those are the three we're set on.
Well, Peppa Pig was
No
a bit
Peppa Pig.
a bit after our time.
never really chuckled my trotters.
No.
No, there were shows. Teletubbies. We were probably just after Teletubbies, I guess,
Yeah, we were. I think.
or before. No,
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
too
we were
old.
before.
We
We
were
were
too
just
old
after
for
it.
it.
too old. Yeah, we were too old for Teletubbies. Just
I remember
about.
it though, and I remember Tots TV.
Toss TV.
Yes,
Rosie and Jim.
I'm a tot. Je suis un tot.
Yeah.
Teeny tot and tiny.
Oh, and they had the sac magique,
Yes, because it was teaching
which
us
I
French.
which I still think about daily.
Sac magique.
The sac magique. Yeah, anytime I got a bag.
But
you
I
go,
never
"Oh,
noticed the whole idea of Tots
The
TV.
English version. Magic bag.
The whole concept behind Tots TV was to essentially brainwash us into learning French.
I thought.
Yeah.
But the problem was, I just thought they were talking garbage.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a tot, teeny tot, tiny.
That's why everyone around our age is going around talking French all the time.
It was a roaring success.
I mean, yeah. I said sac magique a lot,
Sac
Sac
magic.
magique. Sac magique.
but that kind of just sounds like
Magic.
magic sack, but the other way round.
Well, I think that's what it means.
Well,
Yeah.
it is exactly what
Oh,
it
I
is.
see.
don't understand
My
it.
point is,
Really,
it doesn't,
really
it
runs
doesn't
off
sound
on it.
like French. It
Magic
sounds like
bag.
a weird way of saying magic
The
sack.
thing is, I
Yeah.
can't speak French because I watch Tiny Tots.
Yeah, it's
but
inhibited.
but like I can infer that magique might be magic in
Yeah.
French, but is sac bag
I think
in
it is.
French?
I think it is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think it
Le
is.
sac.
Le sac magique.
Le sac
You have
magic.
to say it like you hate the word, though.
Sac.
But what's the point of that show to teach us French?
Yeah,
Right, I never knew that.
I know, and it never worked.
And I never learned anything.
No.
Like
I remember the theme tune.
Yeah.
Teeny Tom and Tiny.
I'm a tot, je suis un tot, teeny tot and tiny.
Was that in French?
Yes, this is my.
I thought it was I'm a tot, she's a tot.
No, I thought it was. When Ali thought it was, I'm a tot, a sleazy tot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better.
That sounds
Yeah.
that sounds accurate, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a tot and she's a tot sounds like it could be
I
valid.
have no recollection of that being in French.
But if you watch
at
it back
all.
now, I'm a tot, and then the one that sings Je suis un tot says it in a French accent.
Yeah,
Je
she
suis un tot.
was super French.
She was
yeah.
hyper French, and then the other two are speaking English, but they kind of
Upper.
translate everything she says.
Sorry, Nick, it is
Oh, I do remember.
upper French.
Upper French.
French. Yeah,
French.
French.
Je suis
Sorry.
français.
Let me get this right. French.
French.
No, I just want to make sure I got this right.
Yeah.
French.
Hi, I'm French.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you.
Definitely French.
Yeah. Le French.
But like
Je suis un French.
it was what are their names again?
Teeny tot and tiny.
Teeny,
Tot.
and Tiny.
Yeah,
Which was
that
the
can't-
Which
that
was the
can't be
French
right.
one? Which was the French one?
Tot.
Dot.
If I say it in French,
Hello, I am Dot.
Salut.
Yeah.
Tiny was like the
little one.
the whiny one.
Fucker.
Then there was like sensible boy, and then French
girl.
French girl.
Yeah, who was like artistic.
And
Were
then,
they puppets?
And always topless. No, that's not true. No, that's not true.
What were they?
They were puppets.
a mistake.
Yeah, no.
Why don't I remember this being in
They
French?
were like little.
They were puppets.
They were puppets, like little.
It's kind of
Well,
ringing a bell.
they were
now.
Muppet-esque, right?
There was a hand inside them. I feel. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of coming back to me.
But they had. Well, let's not dirty the internet with that. Like, keep
There was a lot of
Well,
good.
my phone's ruined.
There was a lot of memorable. I'm sure it's the case for every generation, but there was a lot of memorable stuff. I feel like when we were kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, here's the thing. I know for a fact that Nick,
Hello there.
you're sleeping on a canal boat this weekend.
I am. I am
you
sleeping.
looking forward to it?
It's gonna be great.
And I was going to ask you earlier, but I didn't.
I know where this is
But
going.
then stuff happened. I was actually going to ask you, what is your Rosie and Jim contingency plan?
So by that you mean if I open the door, throw wide the doors of my new accommodation for the weekend, and find a Rosie and Jim in there?
Things like when you
I would shit bricks.
Yeah,
jump
if
in.
I saw puppets on a canal boat.
when you go to a normal Airbnb, there might be like a little list of rules, like saying, please turn the ventilation fan off when you're done. When you sleep on an Airbnb, which is a canal boat, there's like a shotgun and like a flare and like a little like
Yeah.
big classic, and it's like.
There's like a guide that says if you have to shoot them in this particular bit.
Yeah,
And it will be like,
because it's not their head.
and it will be like
Yeah, surprisingly, it's not their head.
It's not their head.
and it'll be Rosie and Jim and you. It'll be like a little pamphlet, and it's like people can enjoy a peaceful night's sleep on the canals as long as
It's possible.
yeah.
So there's
Yeah,
this
as long as
pamphlet
you're
says,
aware.
that just says you've awoken the ancient curse.
For
And it's just Rosie and Jim on the front.
For context, for anyone listening who doesn't know what this is, when
you
we
should.
were young, Rosie and Jim was a
I
kids franchise.
I loved Rosie.
British
and Jim.
kids TV show.
where it was like a canal boat
Yeah,
with an old bearded man,
I think so.
and then he had two like
Rag
inanimate
dolls.
rag dolls strapped to his boat, and when he wasn't looking, they'd come to
to
life
life and
they'd
have
go
adventures.
and have educational
They were
adventures.
strapped to the boat.
Weren't they like a
I thought
lorry?
they were on the couch.
I do picture them on the couch.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
You just imagining them strapped to the front of the boat.
like in Toy Story.
Yeah, when you see like a teddy bear strapped to the front of a truck.
Like a grill of a truck.
That's grim if they did that.
Right, maybe that happened in one episode.
They just woke up screaming every time.
Jim. That was the old man.
Well, Rosie and Jim.
No, he was a puppet.
Rosie and Jim. And Jim!
Hello, my name is also Jim.
It's like the titles. I'm Jim, and then in
At the
brackets.
start of every episode, he has to say, "Hello, I am also Jim. Please do not confuse me."
I know this is
with
confusing,
the puppet Jim.
but I'm another Jim.
Hi, I'm Jim, but not that Jim.
And I know what you're thinking. The writers could have changed my name,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
They didn't.
You
You just got to bear with us.
This is it.
I am Jim. This is Jim.
Rosie
This
and
is
Jim, and also
And also Jim.
I'm sorry. I think I'm dying. It's been a really weird day.
Oh,
fuck.
So anyway, we're meeting Bluey
Yeah, Bluey.
this weekend.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
That will be good.
Do you think
Yeah.
Bluey will like come out on a skateboard? Is Bluey going to dab?
I don't know what Bluey does. I
what-
assume just waves and that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Bluey.
Has Bluey got one of those faces like
Please
Peppa
don't
Pig,
touch me.
where it can only be viewed from one side?
It's
Because
like
the
an
other side
aesthetic,
of
yeah.
Peppa Pig's face surely has no eyes on it, because both of her eyes are
Well, no,
on.
but Peppa Pig only faces one direction or the other.
Yeah, because her eyes are both on the same side of her head,
Yeah,
and she's always looking
very-
either left or right.
it's very problematic.
Yeah, it makes it difficult to perceive her in 3 dimensions.
Yeah, Bluey's slightly more aesthetically pleasing, I'd
and,
say.
and possible.
Yeah,
like,
and yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll report back.
Geometrically
I'll
possible.
report back. But yeah, I think it'll be fine, or it'll freak him out.
Yeah.
Cool. Take some pictures.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Bluey.
Yeah.
What are you anticipating? Like a big.
I'll be honest, John. I'm
fluffy-
anticipating something shit.
like someone in like a big fluffy suit coming out.
yeah,
But Bluey,
It's
we're not
small.
talking like Mickey Mouse. We're talking like Bluey's body. If you look at Bluey, I can imagine like legs and arms
Bluey-
poking out of effectively a big cylinder of blue felt.
pretty
you
much.
know,
yeah, pretty much.
Or
This is a bugbear of mine, actually,
Yeah.
and I know Bluey is a dog, so forgive me on that.
Bluey is quite stocky.
But my bugbear is Bluey in the context of her reality is quite small. She's probably like
Sure, yeah.
knee high to a grasshopper, if you will.
she's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a kid. She's like 4
yeah,
or 6
so
or
like
so.
2 foot tall. Or
But I
whatever.
think, I
Yeah.
think the Bluey we're meeting
is going to be colossal.
will be like the size of a full-grown man
This colossal bluey will destroy us all.
and really wide,
Yes.
Yeah, very,
all
very
tall
well.
like this.
like 4 men strapped to each other.
All right, what's it, Mr. Ray? Yeah.
all
What's
right.
your son's name?
Yeah,
All right,
Jacob.
yeah.
All right, Jacob. You having a good day?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
You got a beer?
Yeah.
All right, Jacob. Bluey.
I'm Bluey.
Who's that?
Bluey's catchphrase.
I hide. I reckon. I reckon it's going to be a mute Bluey.
Yeah, you're probably right.
A mute Bluey, but with the theme tune playing relentlessly.
Is it going to be a mute Bluey with a lawyer, or with 6
Yeah.
foot behind go, do not talk to the Bluey?
He's got a briefcase.
We decided it was safer to not speak.
Do not look the Bluey directly in the nose.
That's what it was like at Disney World.
Yeah.
All the characters came out. They never spoke, but they always had an attendant
Yeah.
with
Oh,
them.
sure.
And that attendant was very animated because they were kind of being more of a personality for 2 people.
Sure,
They had to be the
yeah.
personality for themselves and also for Donald, who they were stood next to. It's like, Donald's really excited to see you!
God.
There's a well, where's Goofy? Where is Goofy? And Goofy's at the bar.
Guys, where's sweating? Like, just with a handkerchief. Where's Goofy?
There's a Goofy at the bar. I think
he's having his milkshake.
Oh, Goofy's getting his special Goofy juice.
Yeah. Goofy's appropriate adult is here, but where's Goofy?
Goofy, put that gun down.
Gorge.
You just hear it really far away at the other end of the park.
No, same way. We're repeating
Yeah.
ourselves now. What's about that thing we talked about where, like, you could have unlimited 24-hour access to Disneyland, but they will release a Goofy and he will be hunting you.
Was that on the podcast? I think that was just something you came up with.
I think that was on air.
Oh, okay.
The idea
Either
of-
way.
Like a moonlit Disneyland and just go.
Yeah, you get it for yourself, but at some point you'll hear a goal.
There will
Yeah.
be a Goofy on the
And
on
then
the
suddenly
prowl.
he'll be behind you.
Brandishing a knife.
Yeah.
Christ alive.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I saw today.
Tell me.
I saw a trailer for something.
Oh.
Is it? Would you say it's the 3rd movie in a franchise?
No, I'd say it's a spin-off of the 2nd movie of a franchise.
Oh, now I have no idea what
God.
you're talking about.
It's a Paramount Plus
What?
spin-off show of
I'm baffled.
Sonic the Hedgehog
What?
called
Coffee Man.
Knuckles.
What is?
No,
And it's a
what?
show.
It's a show.
What?
Knuckles is getting a series.
Because I too was talking about Sonic,
Yeah.
and the 3rd movie's coming, and there's a teaser trailer for that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've not seen that.
Wait, Knuckles is getting like what? Like
Knuckles is getting a spin-off
Everything's
show.
happening Sonic.
Idris Elba.
Yes.
Knuckles is getting a
Yeah,
a
and
TV.
Sonic is in it, and Tails.
Well, to be
but
honest,
not.
It'd be hard not to have
But
him
who's
in.
who's plays Donut Man?
James Marsden.
James Marsden is the only one who's
couldn't
not in it.
afford
They
James
couldn't afford James
Marsden.
Marsden.
So is this a show
or Jim
set?
Carrey?
Is this a show set in the real world, or is it an animation?
It's the same. It's a continuation of the Sonic lore.
But a TV show.
Yeah, it's a 6-part event. They're calling it.
Sure.
Well, join us for the 6-part event.
Yes, because our lawyers said we couldn't use debacle.
or program.
Legally.
You can't call this a program.
It doesn't fall under the definition.
Can't call it entertainment.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
not.
you
it's an
can't.
event. It will happen to you.
It doesn't have a story.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, I saw a trailer literally about half an hour before I came here. It said trailer released for Knuckles spin-off show. I was like,
There's a trailer.
oh yeah,
Oh, I'll be
surely
watching that when
not.
I get home.
Now, for you in particular, do you
Yeah.
ever think to yourself, I'm a dad,
Yeah,
and
I do think that.
and it's for year 2024,
yeah.
and my phone has just informed me that there is a live-action TV
Yeah.
series starring Knuckles,
Yeah.
as voiced by Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Do you ever think like this is a strange
How did we end
life?
up? How did we end up
This
here?
is the weird timeline, right?
Yeah.
Like, because I remember you
Oh, I'm
saying
convinced
this.
we're on the bad timeline.
I remember you saying this, John, about the Marvel Cinematic Universe when was it Quantumania came out, and you were like, "This should be everything that I want.
I should be the happiest
You should
boy
be
in
the
the
happiest
world.
boy in the world. You
Yeah.
love Kang. You love Ant-Man.
As an old school Avengers reader, Ant-Man was one of my favourites, and Kang was like my favourite villain.
yeah, and you,
Yeah.
Knuckles is your favorite.
Yeah, sure.
yeah. So this should be.
this should be
everything
awesome.
This
you
should
ever
be
wanted.
everything you've ever wanted.
Yeah.
Are you feeling like it
No.
might be?
I hadn't even heard of it until an
Well, you
hour
did.
ago, 2 hours ago, whatever it was.
It might be incredible.
Do you ever
No.
think that we need like
It won't. It won't.
Do you ever think that we maybe, as a culture, as a species, need like a year off? You know what I mean? Like
Just
where
for
just,
everything.
let's
Just
just,
stop- just stop
nobody
this.
make anything
Nobody
for a
make
year.
any, and no one make any stuff. Because I saw a meme And it was like the next big franchise. And it was like Star Wars was the first one, I think. Then it was Lord of the Rings. Then it was Marvel.
Yeah.
And then it was like
all these new franchises.
All the doors were open, and then there was this closed door. It just said Warhammer 40,000. And I was like, we could just take a break.
Yeah, we don't actually have to.
We don't have to. Like, I don't mind whether we get a Warhammer movie or not, but maybe just wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, let me just catch my breath a little bit because you
There's
fucked
so
everything
much
else.
stuff now. There's so much stuff.
It's a nightmare.
Watch this.
it's
Watch
grim.
this.
It's a relentless.
Yeah.
It's kind of awful, actually. Like
None of it matters anymore.
Yeah.
People used to get excited for these things.
I know. I used to get excited for
Marvel
these things.
films. We watched the Marvels last night.
Oh yeah,
It was fine.
yeah. I watched the Marvels. I thought it was good,
But
but also not.
but I
nothing
made
to
a
write home
point.
about.
Like Avengers Endgame or whatever. We would go and see that early.
Yeah.
Like, all as a group.
Well, us three and our wives, we would
Yeah.
make an event
Let's
of going
go.
to Marvel movies, and it was fun. I used to look
Yeah.
forward to it.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
when you sent the text around to say, "Hey guys, this movie's out.
It's
We're going
out.
to book some.
Let's
book
fucking do
some
it.
seats."
Yeah.
I was always psyched.
And now, all right, the baby obviously limits us in some regards, but even
Don't
so,
put this on him.
no.
we haven't even been going though.
But yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think I go to these things anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
And also, like that show Echo has just launched. Who the fuck is watching?
didn't even
that?
watch that.
No.
I was trying to think about the movies I have seen from like phase 5 or whatever the fuck we're in
I
right
don't
now.
know.
And I realized that like I went to see Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
You know, just this moment where I go like, oh, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like literally like a dream.
That's
like,
so forgettable, that movie.
yeah.
Like I can only really tell you the last scene because that was the last thing I remember seeing.
Isn't it mad that like so
Yeah.
many thousands of people have worked on these films?
know.
It's not you can't just make it in your bedroom. Like so many people have worked on a thing that is just forgotten the moment you walk out.
And
the
that's
cinema.
sad, actually.
It is kind of sad.
That's pretty
yeah.
brutal, I think. But
The Knuckles show won't fall into that category.
No, you're
I'm
right.
quite sure about that.
If that show, if every episode was 6 minutes long, and it's like really
Could they
high,
maybe it is.
high art meta filmmaking where
Yeah.
Knuckles is just like I don't know, he's unshaven, he's walking around the house.
it's Lynchian.
Oh, based on
Yeah,
the trailer, it's
yeah.
very much the same vibe as you've become accustomed
but
to.
what's he going to be doing?
Well,
who's he going to be
he's
fighting?
Longclaw. It's going to be a lot of Longclaw, right?
I don't know.
Because he's
'cause
from the Longclaw
the
planet.
trailer suggests he's living in the house.
Oh, in
that Sonic
Green, in
lives
Green Hill.
for some
Hills.
reason.
Yeah.
But he's made like a war room in the house, and they're like, "What have you done to our living room, Knuckles?" And then
war
he's sort of wandering around, and someone's trying to get Knuckles power now.
What does that
But
mean?
and it's someone who worked for Robotnik because they couldn't afford.
Oh, because he couldn't afford Jim Carrey. That's depressing, isn't it?
And something like that, and they're bowling, and they turn up, and they try and fight Knuckles. These people.
But
Here's
who
the
are the
thing.
humans if they can't afford James
It's,
Marsden?
you know that one guy that goes in like 2 scenes in the second one. He's in with Robotnik's coffee man.
Oh, the
Oh,
cop.
the
The
policeman.
cop.
They could afford him.
They can afford him. He's Knuckles.
What
donut
about
lord.
the girlfriend of
James Marsden?
James
She's in
Marsden?
it.
She's in
Oh,
it.
they
Yeah,
could
she
afford
would be.
her.
They can
yeah.
afford her.
Why can't we remember anyone's name?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So that'll be good.
Yeah, should we watch it and make a series? We could do a spin-off.
What should we do a spin-off of?
We're on Knuckles.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A show called Knuckles.
A show called Knuckles. A Knuckles called Hate.
And we do a 6-part event.
And, yeah,
Yeah.
and a show called Hate.
We can't call it a podcast.
No.
Legally, it isn't.
Legally, we're not allowed.
We'll watch each episode. We'll do a breakdown afterwards. And
Yeah.
We'll really get into the lore.
Well, we need to subscribe to Paramount Plus.
Oh shit!
Oh, well,
That's the only place it's available.
you do realise if we do that, a small light is going
Yeah.
to turn on a
Yeah.
desk
My-
somewhere.
my
We go,
God.
we got one.
we got 3.
My God, they're watching Knuckles before they watch Frasier.
Yeah, there's an algorithm that checks for that. Like,
Yeah.
what order are they watching our
Yeah.
shows in?
Those are the only 2 things they have: Knuckles and Frasier.
The mathematical model suggested it was possible, but we didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
I don't want to believe it.
What other things do we have on Paramount Plus? Repeats of Frasier. Other things.
They've got Star Trek.
Star Trek?
Yeah.
Oh, who cares?
But the fucking thing, I subscribed to Paramount Plus like a year ago because
Maybe I'll get a trial
they
for
had Star
Knuckles.
Trek Prodigy, which was like
Oh.
an animated Star Trek show.
Oh yeah.
And now it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So that was pointless.
Yeah.
I think everything will come off.
I thought
it
that the whole
eventually.
point was, I hate it, by the way, but the whole point was that these platforms have exclusives. So you have to go to Paramount Plus to watch Star Trek.
Yeah, surely.
That would make sense,
That's
right?
the whole point.
And then they just put it on Netflix. So it's like, what was the point?
What was the point of that?
Yeah, because everyone's like, oh, the days of Netflix being the
catch-all.
king, please. Yeah, thank you. Are like, they're gone. But then, of course, then Netflix just goes, surprise, dickhead.
Yeah,
we
I've
got
got it
that.
now.
Yeah.
We're back,
Yeah.
and we've got Star Trek now.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
We got June.
They got June.
Yeah, I got June.
Yeah.
That's big news.
I watched it
Oh,
recently.
the film.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Maybe I'll watch that.
You should watch that. It's a good
You should
movie.
watch it.
Yeah.
No, I've
You
not
should
seen
watch
it. All right, maybe I will.
Dune.
Oh, there we go. I've got a hate.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Kick us off.
So, because Nick and I work in marketing, or have done
Certainly have.
in the past.
I was in the kind of the evil sibling that's kept in the basement of marketing communications.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one likes
It's like
communications.
the twin in the Simpsons Halloween special.
Yes. Fish
Hugo.
heads. We feed you fish heads.
We feed him a bucket of fish eggs every week.
And that's bad copy.
It saved
That's
our
a bad
marriage.
check.
I feel like Nick and I are very aware when we're being marketed to.
Yeah.
And we can see behind the curtain, if you like.
Oh,
Yeah.
where the sausage is
So,
speaking.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So my hate is when barbers, you know when you go to barbers.
You know when you go to a barber.
You know when you go to barbers, right? And it's got pictures on the wall of all the different haircuts.
You
yeah.
can have these.
Yeah, but they're not. They didn't do those haircuts.
No.
Those are stock
Google
images of handsome people with
Yeah.
good haircuts.
Yeah.
Why you can't advertise that you do that haircut?
But
No.
isn't that
and it's going to look like that when you do it.
And it won't.
But
it won't. It's a stock image.
But isn't that the same as going to any takeaway in town?
Oh,
And
it's
exactly
like
the same.
2 a.m.
That's
and there's
so
like a
true.
perfect burger on the wall.
exactly
They don't
the
even
same.
sell that burger.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be like a beef burger with
Yeah.
lettuce and mayo and whatever in it, and then it'll be like, "What burgers you got? Chicken burgers."
It's
Great.
exactly the same.
Great. Cool.
We drove past the barbers at the weekend, and it must have had 20 photos on the exterior of the barbers.
Sure, yeah.
With all these male haircuts, and it's like,
yeah.
you didn't do any of those haircuts.
No.
You shouldn't be allowed to entice me into your barber shop with the promise of one of these wonderful haircuts.
It's
that you
fake
haven't
advertising,
ever
right?
done.
But weirdly, like, I guess the clue should have been that all those haircut photos have like a weird, like, sepia tone, and they look a bit like
They look-
they've been
Yeah.
there a while.
Yeah, like the food
Oh,
photos in the
because they
kebab
have.
shops.
Yeah.
But where do they get these pictures as well?
There must be like a bank somewhere of
It's like, yeah, that one's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have that one.
That one looks fucking
Some guy
fire.
going around selling them, going, "Hey, do you need to promote your barber's business to like passing trade? Well, have I got the canvas for you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
And
opens
it's
a
a guy
briefcase.
with
It's
a
full of
briefcase of
acetate, like laminated images.
handsome
of, like,
men with
heads.
haircuts.
What
I've got
about
some
this?
heads for you.
What about this woman sporting a 1992 era hairstyle?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have you got any 91?
Oh, what about a Rachel?
What about
you got a
Rachel
Rachel
from
Rachel's coming
95?
back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't matter if you can do it or not.
No. Well, years ago,
No, yeah.
when I was in Vancouver,
What?
I
You
went
lived in Canada?
I went for a haircut.
Oh, sure.
A Canadian
and
haircut.
A Canadian haircut.
In Canada, they just call it a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a bad job, but they apologise afterwards.
Yeah.
Basically, this was a bit like a machine, and there were like all these people just kind of like I swear, like 5 minutes going out of
Lopping
the
hair
seat,
off, yeah.
and they basically had these pictures.
Yeah.
Like they had like 5 pictures, and they're like which one do you want?
I'd like a number 2.
And this woman pointed at
Okay.
them, and I pointed at like this, I don't know, second picture, which was like that guy's.
Well, she
great.
only did those haircuts.
Yeah, but, yeah. I mean, this wasn't like artisanal.
No,
and
God.
then I was like, that guy, because that looked really cool
Yeah.
hair. She's like, she was a bit
Yeah,
like,
you can pull that
off. How about I just shave everything off? I was like, oh, well, okay. Well, you've started.
But this is the problem, right? Because like
We're halfway back. Halfway down the back of my
half
head.
of those pictures will be like a hairstyle that's really specific to that person's kind of hair.
Yeah.
Like I've seen photos of when I've been thinking about doing stuff to my hair. I've
Yeah.
seen photos of like beautiful men with this like curly swathe of hair on their head. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's what I want. But
Yeah.
my hair won't do that. It will never do that.
No.
So there's no point in lusting after a hairstyle that my hair won't support.
It shouldn't be allowed that you can go to a barber and say, "Hey, can I have that one?"
Yeah.
Don't do that. Sorry.
Don't do that. Yeah.
You shouldn't be. It shouldn't be on the front of the barbers.
It's like something being on a menu.
I'd say to them, "Can I take that then? I'll take that with me. Put
Yeah.
it in the dump or something."
You-
Because you can't do that.
You brought up a menu. That's a very good point, because they say you'd have to be a real asshole to do it. That you should be able to walk into any restaurant
want
and just
that.
go, you know what? I looked at the menu. What I really want is an omelette. And the
Yes.
idea is that any chef worth their soul.
Would make an omelette.
So what's the omelette of
Sure.
hair?
It's the omelette of hair.
bowl haircut?
If you go, you look at all these images and go, you know what? I want a tonsure.
Yeah.
I want a bald
A
patch.
mullet.
Yeah.
I want a mullet.
Mullets are back.
Are they?
They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
Rugby players have mullets.
Mustaches and mullets are back.
Mustaches and mullets. Rugby
I
players.
had a friend when I was at high school,
Seems unlikely.
and his initials were JCB, so we called him Digger, which is quite good.
That's a good name.
That's a good
That's a
nickname,
that's
yeah.
a bonzer.
And he had this idea, and I really wish he'd done this, where he was going to go into a barber's
Yeah.
and he was going to have a photo with him of what he wanted, and he was
Yeah.
going to turn it around. It was just a picture of JCB. He's like, I want this.
But then what? Then they say you has a picture
But
of
like-
a digger.
and
It's
he's like-
but it's what I want.
But it's what I want.
But
Make
yeah.
it work.
And then he just turned with squares on his fringe, like a digger.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be quite good, actually.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be good.
yeah.
You see a lot of people who say, "Oh, what you after, mate?" It's like bowl of porridge. Say no more. And then you see the end result. It just literally looks like that. Yeah, but yeah, it's the whole thing about marketing, and maybe it's because of that. I look at it and I just think, you lying pricks.
Yeah.
You can't deliver.
But you can't deliver. It's
But
true.
is it
And
like?
you won't deliver.
Is it just for window dressing? Like nobody's expecting that.
But if I went in and they said, "Oh yeah, they are actually all our customers,"
yeah,
and we've done those,
I
haircuts,"
did
I'd
every
be like,
single
well,
haircut there.
well, shut me up. You know?
Yeah.
Fair play. I'll have one.
yeah.
You know, but that won't happen.
Carve a star into the back of my head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They could probably do that.
I like those barbers you see that are like master fade or master fader or whatever, and they're like
They
cutting
should call themselves Darth Vader, really.
That's pretty good.
Shouldn't they?
They should.
That is
Come
pretty
on.
good. Yeah.
And they'll like give you a sweet fade, but then they will cut a pattern into it, like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like a
I
star
reckon
or
I could cut a star into someone's head.
Yeah?
Hair, not head.
Yeah,
Maybe head.
maybe hair would be better.
Depends how
At
much
least for the
they've
first
wronged
one.
me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought I could cut Lucy's hair during lockdown, and I have made her bleed.
Yeah.
That's good. Yes.
Yeah. Good.
I was doing pretty well right up until I stabbed her with the scissors, and blood came out.
I cut Ali's
What of
hair,
a head?
Yeah.
but I
Which
did,
bit? Which bit of her head?
Back of just back of a
Oh, God.
right,
she accidentally stabbed
top
in.
of a neck.
Near the vein.
Yeah.
Oosh. I didn't do that when I cut.
The
Ali's
other day
hair.
I was looking at. Bear in mind this was like 3 years ago. The other day I was looking at the back of Lucy's head. I go, "Oh, you got a weird little scar here." She's like, "Yes, I do."
You stabbed me.
You did that.
Oh,
Oh my god, it still shows.
Yeah.
But you and Ali cut each other's hair before Christmas now,
Oh,
And
and it looked
did.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We actually cut each other's hair all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two of you. These
What-
diamond hands. You're good.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it was scary for Ali because I've trimmed her hair before.
Sure.
Like just cut like the ends off or whatever.
Yeah,
She just
yeah.
wants it like tight, so I just like go in a straight line all around her head basically.
Like a bowl.
But this time she had like her hair was quite long. It was like past her shoulders.
Sure.
So I want to go short. I want to go like a little bob.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Oh no.
So I had to like catastrophically cut her hair.
Yeah.
Like I could have fucked it.
Did you do a YouTube thing?
No.
How did you do it then? Just guessed.
She
Well-
basically said what she wanted. She wanted like lower at the front and then higher at the back.
Sure.
And so I sort of did. I did like a quarter.
I would fuck this
And
up
then I'd
so
like, and then I
badly.
did the opposite again. But then I made sure I was always cutting less.
Yeah.
And then I could like go up to level it out.
I would.
I
I would balls that up so badly.
thought
couldn't
I
even
was
tell
gonna-
you.
The thing is, I thought he did a good job. I've seen Ali, and I was
Yeah,
like, "That's a
yeah.
good haircut."
I know.
That's
it
a good
is.
haircut.
Loads of
Yeah, it
people have
was.
complimented
It was.
on her,
Yeah.
her on it as well. Which
Yeah.
is, yeah, I can't believe I did it.
Yeah.
Do you ever get tired of being so fucking good at everything?
Yeah.
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 It's a burden. It's a real burden.
Yeah, it's a real issue. Yeah.
Well, Liz cut my hair during lockdown, but it was just shave the sides off.
Yeah.
And she just told me I looked like a paedophile by the end.
Oh, that's what you want to hear from
Whose
me.
fault is that?
Well,
Yeah, she is the one to blame.
partly mine for looking like a paedophile.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You shouldn't have looked like a paedophile, should you?
Yeah. More fool her because she got engaged to me when I had that haircut.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Fool.
There you go. They didn't put that in the window of the barbers.
No.
Funny that.
No, they'll never. Yeah.
Nor does my barber now, actually.
Oh.
Doesn't put my haircut on his window. He doesn't need to.
I went to a yakitori place in Japan.
Ooh.
That's chicken on a stick, isn't
It
it?
is. Well, it's a variety of meats on a stick, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
predominantly chicken. And their whole gimmick was if you were a tourist,
Yeah.
then they'd take a photo of you on a Polaroid camera and they'd pin you to the wall of this
Wow.
place. And like,
What do they do with the photo?
I saw it coming and it's still good. It's still golden. God, what a play. That's the joke of the episode. Yeah, so the walls were just covered in like white people, basically.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're on that wall.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
photo
fun.
of us with our
chicken
chicken sticks
all over your face.
covered in it.
So what, they're just like, oh, wow, like a white
Yeah, oh
white
wow,
guy.
like a white couple. Like, yeah, let's get them on the
Unbelievable.
wall.
Yeah, get them on the wall quickly.
And I'm just wondering, like that could be a good barber thing, right?
I would love it if a barber took actual photos of actual haircuts they had done.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be great. That'd be
Because
wonderful.
presumably, even like your personal brand, like whatever everybody's hairstyle is,
Yeah.
statistically,
Yeah.
one other person on the planet
Might
will want
want it.
that haircut.
Just
That's
one.
That is mad.
Well,
Is that the rule?
I'm being, conservative here, but like,
Yeah, particularly with Chris's hair.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
like,
it really is.
somebody,
I
somebody out
had to
there-
work hard to look this shit.
Yeah, somebody out there. Well,
you know.
One other person, maybe.
Maybe.
would want your hair.
I mean, I basically landed on a haircut that didn't look completely terrible and just went, yeah, that'll do.
I think the thing with guys is we
Done for
all
life.
hate our own hair.
Yeah.
And we all look at each other and go, you guys are fucking head. I think your hair looks good, actually.
Well,
I
you're
don't
very
think you look
kind.
like
Yeah,
a
you do look
paedophile.
good.
And
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
your hair looks good.
I think Nick's hair looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hate my hair. I think it
Wow.
Really?
I always think it looks like garbage. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because
I
I've
don't
seen
think
you
so.
get compliments on your hair, like this
But I've
week.
seen you get this week.
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember this. But I've seen you get compliments on your hair.
Yeah. And you used to have a microphone head.
You did.
I did.
Maybe you didn't have them then.
I can't work out what's
No,
changed.
he didn't.
I can't work out what's changed. I don't think I had less hair back then, and yet somehow, looked more like a.
It looked like more.
I think
Yeah,
you're being
it's weird.
styled better
Yeah.
now by both yourself and your barber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I had a lot of hair about a year ago. That was when I was in ponytail territory.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
big
that's
time. You did have a
Come
lot
back
of hair.
down again. Now
Yeah.
It's reduced.
I showed a photo of that to our intern, and she laughed.
Yeah.
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 And she was right too.
She was right. She was right to do so. Yeah.
Fired. Good. So there you go. Don't falsely advertise, I guess, is my point.
I guess that
It's
is-
another point about
It's a good point.
knowing about marketing, and some people will fall for it, and I'm here to warn them. Don't fall for that
Don't
kind of
fall for
heavy
it.
shit.
I guess when you're getting a haircut, though,
Yeah.
you're ostensibly sober.
Most of the time. Not at Christmas. He gives us beer at Christmas.
Oh well,
Oh.
My barber, yeah.
that's when his quality
Or
dips, so he's
whiskey.
got to make you drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if you go into, if we rewound like a decade and we were still going out drinking in the party town of Cheltenham, if you were going to like Chicken Inn at like 2 a.m. and
I've not been there since I was
you-
about 23.
It's still there.
I think so.
Nice.
and you look at like this blurry set of moving images, which is
Yeah.
above the chicken bar,
Yeah.
and you go, I'd like that artisanal
Yeah.
burger with
Yeah.
the lettuce and the tomato.
I used to say
Yeah.
artisanal quite a lot. At
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the
particularly
morning,
that
But my
age.
point is that at least when you get a haircut, you're sober, and you know that like you're being lied to.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I
at that
see.
2 a.m. window of time where you're like, I really want that chicken. And if they hand me what looks like, a wet shit between two flip flops,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm still going to eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you won't complain.
Yeah.
And if anything, it'll be the greatest meal of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. I accidentally stole someone's kebab once. Recently. This was in the last
Really?
year.
Oh, sure.
I just walked out. And I was like, oh, I don't think this is mine. Ah, well.
Where were you? What was happening?
I was
Did you
walking...
pay?
I can't
for something?
I don't think so.
Someone paid.
Someone paid.
I don't
Yeah.
think I did. I was walking back from town
Sure.
and I went in and I ordered something and I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't pay. And they gave me something and they was like, oh, is this for me? They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, nice one. And I'd had a few drinks.
Oh, I hardly
Oh,
believe.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I ate it on the way home. I was like, this isn't what I ordered. But also, I didn't pay. So,
So technically, I didn't order
and
anything.
also, I've eaten most of it.
Yeah.
So
There was-
there's no point me going back now.
It'd be very rude.
There was that time in, I believe, 2009 when you and I went on the Great
Sure.
British Tour.
Whatever, yeah.
And we drove, I hadn't met Nick yet. Hard to believe.
There's a time before me.
But we
Yeah.
drove 1,812
Well,
miles.
you drove.
I drove. You were there.
I
Um,
sat in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
We spent 16 days driving 1,800 miles around the UK.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
It's
were
good.
and we drank every night.
Oh, you got it.
We were quite
literally
proud.
every
We were
night.
young. And there was
We
a
were
night,
out in Edinburgh one night, and
Yes.
then the night after that, we were out. We went to a pub quiz in the Lake District.
Yeah,
That's the kind of vibe we're
That
talking.
was honestly the kind of night where I was like, I'm never going to drink again. This was
yeah,
horrendous.
that was heavy shit.
And then you'd be drinking.
And then we had a few pints and a lovely pub quiz.
That was good.
But that was the night where you got turned away from a nightclub because you were apparently emotional and tired.
I was steaming. I could barely walk.
And didn't you say you?
I told the bouncer he was being too vague.
Yeah.
Too vague.
He said, "You can't come in. You're too drunk." I went, "You're being too vague."
I think he's been quite objective.
No, I think
but
he
is
was well within his rights
Yeah,
to
yeah.
refuse me entry.
But how you described it to me later is that you kind of teleported home and you found yourself at the
Oh,
hostel with
yeah,
a sausage in your hand.
Yeah.
You didn't know where the
Don't
sausage
know how I
had
got it.
come from.
Don't know if I bought it. Don't know if it was just there.
No.
Don't know if it's someone else's.
Could have found it on the road.
Yeah, really, still don't know. We'll never know for
Kind
sure.
of a dream, though. Just sort of coming to and you got a sausage.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Like,
yeah.
That's my kind of dream.
That is the dream.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah, that was a
it's-
heavy night.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that was
never again.
We were drinking literally
We were
every
young
night.
and
Of that.
foolish and
Yeah.
Wouldn't happen
yeah.
now.
Yeah. You had livers back then
Yeah, that was
to deal
fun.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had not dust where my liver should be. Yes.
Little basket of dust.
Yeah.
I've got a hate.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I hate local CGI mascots.
I think I know where this is going.
Oh,
so
God.
I Now in Cool Town, we get
Cool Town UK.
Cool Town UK.
we get a regular local publication through the door.
Yes.
It's like a free. It just turns up. It's called
Local
like,
Answer.
The Local Answer.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
and it will be like it's like a little registry of adverts for like local tradespeople.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's going to believe there's some articles, but it's all crap, you know. But like you'll just go like, oh fuck, I'll put it on the corner. If you ever need a plumber, or if your gutters go, that's how you call someone. So and this is a wonderful window into the world of small business design and marketing and whatever.
Yeah.
And I love when a tiny company that might do like I don't know bricklaying or lead.
The one I always think of is tires.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like the tire mascot.
Yeah, and they've paid out for a mascot, a CGI mascot.
Yeah.
And it looks like an affront against God.
It's just going Calvary.
And the classic one, the one that gets me every time I look at it, it's a CGI elephant wearing a yellow hard hat.
I've seen this.
Only it's got a human mouth. But it's like
It's like they never saw an elephant before. They never looked at one.
Yeah.
And it's like walking forward, and its snout is in the air, which
Yeah.
just gives you a better view of its
human
perfectly human mouth.
Yeah. See, that's the wild thing. Like when you're a young aspiring artist,
Yeah.
if there's a thing you can't draw on a character, you hide it.
Yeah.
Right. So hands are notoriously difficult to draw.
Yeah.
So you know, I've been there. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Like you hide a hand behind the back.
Sure.
You hide a hand behind a lamppost.
Out of frame.
Or a convenient rock. Out of frame
Yeah.
is really good.
Rob Liefeld, who is a real artist who does exist and still gets work even today, can't draw feet famously. So his characters are always standing behind a shallow rock. Yeah. So you can't.
Has he made that a thing though? Is that he's deliberately done that?
Yeah.
Not in like he's poking fun at himself sort of way.
People just notice it.
He just hides
Right.
stuff behind rocks.
Yeah.
And so you'd think, following that logic, that this person faced with the mouth of an elephant and realizing that's one Google image search too far,
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'll just have the trunk down.
Just put the
and
trunk
I
down.
like to think that what happened is they put the trunk down because they didn't have to draw them out, and then the client came back and was like, "We love it. Can we have the trunk up?" It's
Yeah.
like,
Fuck.
no.
What do I do?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he had to find the mouth.
But this is where, like,
Has
again,
he got
this-
teeth then?
yeah,
Like human teeth?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one.
but this is like. This is the classic example where, and this kind of touches on the world of marketing, where like a client has paid for a thing,
Yeah.
only the client really has no idea what they want,
No.
and the person delivering it is kind of really operating at the bleeding edge of their ability,
Yeah.
and they can do you a CGI elephant. But it's
Oh,
going to be ugly as fuck.
I can make
Yeah.
one, but you're not going to like it.
It's going to
Oh, I can do an elephant.
It's going to look like a scrotum full of marbles, but like, they can do it. Only then the client is not discerning enough to go, that's fucking awful. I'm not putting that in my van. But they're
just like, wow, it's
That's great.
Like that is
That
definitely
is an elephant.
something.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I briefed.
it's like the Matrix.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
You know that meat cylinder that you get at like doner kebab places?
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be a good mascot.
The meat cylinder.
The meat cylinder, yeah.
I always,
Oh, it's me!
I always used to think that like the doner kebab meat cylinder was like an actual like cut of meat, like an
Yeah.
elephant's leg.
Yeah.
Like it was like a
I think
real.
it's very satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
I like watching them cut a slice off of it.
Yeah, that is very
They're very
satisfying.
talented.
There is a van which I walk past repeatedly.
Yeah.
In Cheltenham, which is for a small, like a tradesperson
Yeah.
business. And I'm always amazed because it has very good graphic design.
Sure.
Oh, really?
And, like, to the point where it's notable, where I go like, good God,
Someone's done it right.
good.
that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's really good.
What's the company?
Can't remember.
What's it for?
Oh, shit.
Cleaning?
okay,
Window cleaning, I
fine.
think.
Okay.
It's really good.
Does that have a mascot?
No.
No.
But it's just
just
lovely
good
fonts,
design.
colours, palette,
Lovely.
It's just like... and there's also like that school where it's like, we just took the laughing cow
Yeah.
and like we just stuck it on our van.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's that whole like idea that like I like that mascot. Yeah, that's someone else's. But I want it.
I swear there's a company that drives around Cool Town and they're called like Window Genie because they're like clean
Oh,
your
yeah.
windows.
And they've got
it-
Aladdin's
It's
genie.
just Aladdin's
Yeah.
genie.
But who's
The
going to see
Disney genie.
Disney aren't walking around here
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not
looking
Yeah.
for genies. Are they?
Looking for genies?
That would be a good.
Listen,
that'd be a
anyone.
lucrative.
Looking for genies.
If you're paid per lawsuit, that'd be a lucrative business for someone.
Yeah.
If you referred them to
Yeah.
Disney
What's the weird
every time, working on a freelance basis.
Well, what's the legal loophole with like ice cream vans? Because they'll always just have like Bugs Bunny.
Well, I'm not sure there is
I
one.
don't think
And
there is
Elsa.
one. I
I
don't
think
think
they're just like, Warner Brothers aren't going to buy an
No
ice
one's
cream.
ever gonna. But
Warner Brothers aren't here.
but you never see an ice cream van that doesn't just have Shrek.
No.
You know,
Yeah,
and
it's grim.
Yargo.
But who's going to sue an ice cream van? Would
Yeah.
you sue an ice cream van?
I guess it would look pretty bad.
That would look awful on your
Yeah.
CV.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Deprive
Well,
children
so
of
much
ice cream?
so, I had a question why you put it on there. but-
Although, I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was the.
Why'd you put that on there?
I don't.
Successfully sued ice cream business.
Weird.
2004.
Weird flex.
I don't think it was for Tolkien Estate, but New Line Cinema did sue that pub in the UK that was called like
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
When they had to change, didn't they have to change their name? It was in Nottingham, wasn't it? the
Yeah.
pub?
But if
Yeah.
anything gains enough notoriety, that's always going to happen. It's an ice cream van driving around here.
Yeah.
No one cares. No one cares.
No.
Whereas after the lawsuit, they had to change that pub's name to the Small Fantasy Man.
Yeah, the small fantasy short man.
No, as a fuck you, they changed it to the Aragorn.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be-
we can keep doing
What
this.
you gonna do now?
I can do this all day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do you got?
There can't be that many Tolkien characters.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
the Lothlorien.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
What was
I-
the elephant for?
Well, again, he was wearing a
Going back to the
hard
original
hat. I
one.
think we can assume
Some kind of
he
build-up.
might have been carrying a hammer as well.
See, I like a mascot
Oh yeah.
when it's done well. But I'm trying to think now of a mascot that I like.
Well, you're the graphic designer.
Hello.
Here, I would say.
Are
Well,
we, are we
in
talking
your,
international
in
mascots?
my old life.
in your previous life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we talking local mascots or international?
No, I'm talking now anything.
any mascot.
Yeah. Now you've worked when you were doing graphic design for companies and coming up with logos. You know, occasionally they look like penises.
Yeah.
Like
That was a mascot, actually.
was it?
That was it wasn't a logo. It was a mascot. design.
Dick,
like a-
Dickie the sales boy.
Did it look like a penis? I'm not sure I've ever seen this.
I don't even know if I could show you now,
No.
even if I wanted to. But like, no,
No.
like at best you might say he looked like a worm,
Right.
but he didn't even look.
What was
really
it?
look
What
like
was
a
it
worm.
intended to be?
Like a little man,
I see.
and he had a helmet on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like because he was like a construction.
Yeah.
So you could have, if you wanted to, say that's the bell end.
yeah.
on the top
and
of
he had
the
two
dick.
really muscular legs.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
round,
Big round muscular
but he was in
legs,
a
yeah.
sack, like round his waist.
A sac
yeah.
magique.
Right.
Yeah, if you will.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So
it's
that
very
was,
hairy as well.
It was a very hairy sack magique.
Magic bag.
Think about it now. It basically was a cock.
My
Yeah.
point is though, if someone comes to you and go, "Hey Nick,
Hey.
we're an up and coming company and we make kitchen tops,"
Yes.
or "Hey Nick, we're an up and coming company and we make dog hats."
Dog hats.
You know,
Yeah.
or we make the world's first kind of like toilet that you also wear as a rucksack. so you
That's got to already exist.
take a shit while you're walking.
Shit, where you go?
Yeah.
But you go and you go, okay, these people need a brand, and you
Yes.
go, it's just where you get the dark choice where you're like
Toilet track.
logo, or mascot.
Yeah.
What's the route, the journey though, where you go, I'm going to design a mascot?
It's a very good question, and I think to get serious, it's when you want to have kind of like a narrative or a communication. So if you want to be able to like have your brand essentially like talk or communicate something to people beyond just we make a toilet that you can wear on your back. And I would say potentially in that case that's maybe not like mascot worthy. Unless I mean
It's called the backed up.
that's really good. That's really good. Oh my god. Oh fuck me.
It's called share the load.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
so communicating a story.
So
yeah.
do you?
It's
do
been
you,
a really weird day.
yeah. I guess like it's funny, isn't it? Because like cereals love a mascot,
Love a mascot.
Yeah.
and I think sometimes it's when you want to like food does it a lot. It's
Yeah.
like when you want the food to be able to like talk, I guess, and like just
All right,
to be
eat
able to
me.
sell
It
sell
doesn't
itself.
hurt.
It doesn't hurt as much as you think.
Promise.
It's like sweating.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. Eat
I used to
me.
think that when you remember Pom Bears.
Oh,
Yeah,
I used to
yeah,
eat Pom
yeah.
Bears. I used to think, fuck, I feel awful.
Yeah.
But these are delicious.
Isn't it weird that Pom Bears haven't changed in like
Yeah.
58
If it
years?
ain't broke.
Yeah.
The thing about Pom Bears is the mascot for Pom Bears is a bear.
Yeah,
a
crown
king
on.
of the bears.
King of
He's
the
got a
bears,
crown
and he's
on.
like, eat my subjects.
Eat my peasants.
Yeah.
It sustains us in the long term.
We've got a population problem.
He's like king, but he's like of what? A hollow throne because
It's like culling badgers. It protects them.
But it's like Julio Pringles.
Julio Pringles.
Julio Pringles.
Is that his name?
I think so.
That's not his
Yeah.
name.
Apparently.
Was that his
Julio
actual name?
Pringles.
Yeah, that
Mr.
was the
Pringles.
mascot's name. Is Julio Pringles.
Julio Pringle.
He isn't a Pringle.
No, he's a man.
He's a man.
Shaped like a Pringle.
Who's like, hello, I'm Julio Pringles. These are my Pringles. Right? Please consume my Pringles.
Yeah.
Because I'm Julio Pringles.
Yeah.
I
Right?
thought many things about Pringles. I never assumed that the Pringles man was a Pringle.
No, indeed. Because
No.
that would be insane. Because A, he doesn't look like a Pringle.
Yeah, he's
and
a
B,
white-
that would be insane.
He's a white disc.
He's getting more minimalized
Yes,
as well. Like,
that's
he
true,
used to be
yeah.
a man and now he is like a glyph.
Yeah.
That slightly represents a man. Anyway, my point is, I don't feel bad about eating Pringles because I don't think I'm eating Julio's family.
No.
But Pom Bear making their mascot their actual
They've
thing.
got faces.
Like
Yeah.
jelly babies. There's a little jelly baby on the
Yeah.
front of the bag.
Let's not go down. the
And they're
jelly baby route.
babies.
Yeah.
You bite your head off a jelly baby and you think, oh, I feel awful.
Why
now.
would you ever brand your sweetest little babies?
Mm.
Who wants to eat babies? Are you a monster?
Has a new? When was the last new cereal invented?
That's a great
Could you
question.
think about our
I feel like
childhood?
Crave.
Probably 3 hours ago.
Crave is a newish cereal,
Crave.
but it's really old now. But Crave is like the little pillows with chocolate almond, chocolate hazelnut.
Does that have a mascot?
No,
No.
Disappointingly,
No.
it does not. But it is a Kellogg's.
Yes, it's Kellogg's.
Has anyone ever eaten
They've had so
Special
many
K?
mascots.
Yeah, I've eaten Special
Yeah,
K.
but it's
Yeah.
I
okay.
actually really like Special
Yeah,
Is
K.
it all right?
I
Yeah.
like
It is,
Special
it's good.
K. I
It's a
quite
bit
like
like a flake, isn't it? It's a bit like a cornflake.
They had a
but-
mascot, which was just a human woman in a red dress.
Yes, well, my thinking was that you could only. I thought as a kid growing up that you could only eat Special K if you were a woman wearing a red T-shirt.
Yeah.
I had, when I was a kid, I thought Special K was a cereal for women.
Yes.
And therefore I couldn't eat it.
it was specially formulated that
Yeah.
only women could enjoy
It has
it.
special in the title.
Yeah.
But I honestly thought like something bad would happen if I because my
Yeah,
mum used to have
yeah,
Special
yeah.
K, and obviously she used to be on the box. The woman, I think that
Yeah.
Scottish widow woman is always changing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like the Special K woman was always changing as well.
Yeah.
But like there she was on the box,
Yeah.
like looking at me, going, "Don't eat me, Nick.
Don't eat
This.
This is for women.
because this is for women, and they have a
Yeah.
different biology to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You'll die.
You could
You
kill
don't-
you.
It could kill you."
Isn't it weird that like we definitely don't live in a haunted sepia photograph of a country.
No,
Like, we live in a
definitely
real
not.
grown-up country.
It's
and
a
yet,
real country.
And yet, when they cast a new model as the Scottish widow, that makes national news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Headline.
Headline
like front
news,
page.
yeah.
news.
I mean, a lot of times she's not even Scottish.
Or a widow.
Or a widow.
I
yeah.
remember-
I don't think she's even been married.
I don't know why I said Scottish first.
I remember the days when Scottish widow was like a sort of like saying a hag would be really mean, but like
You can say a ghoul.
yeah, so- she was a ghoul.
She didn't know she was about to widow somebody.
And then I remember there was the day that she leveled
She
up.
became
and
sexy.
she was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and everyone like lost their fucking minds.
What?
Like Scottish widow's hot, guys. She's
Yeah.
hot.
Was Scottish Widow an insurance company? What was it?
Yeah, or a bank,
Pension?
or what's that shit
think-
kind of bank? Building
Building
society.
society.
Building
Yeah.
Society.
It's not a real bank.
It's not a real bank.
Otherwise, it would call itself a bank. So clearly, it's just a silly, childish bank.
I think it's insurance, isn't it?
Maybe it's insurance. That
Yeah.
makes sense, actually.
The idea that when your spouse dies and you still want to be hot and stand on a moor, you
In
know.
a windswept
Yeah.
Scottish Highland.
But Scottish Widows is always like there's always a woman in a black robe.
But it's got a red interior.
Oh,
yeah, it's
right,
very
right, right.
important.
And there's a horse.
That's Lloyd's.
Oh, is that Lloyd's? Lloyd's has a horse.
Lloyd's, that's
Yeah.
what it was. But if they did a crossover, whew,
Do you remember like okay, hello everyone. This is the UK. We're a real
Lloyd's
country.
Widows.
we're barely.
We have like an
that
old.
doesn't sound good.
So we have like a long-standing.
There's a
Lloyd's
guy called Lloyd who kills his wife.
Well, or he dies.
Or he,
Lloyd's,
oh
widow-
no, he dies. Yeah.
Lloyd's widows. I died.
Lloyd is widows.
But you're bringing like a weird sense memory into my head now because like Lloyd's is a bank, long-running bank.
Yeah.
Hundo.
You know,
TSB.
you know they paid Queen Victoria's fucking dowry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
And then but their symbol is a black horse.
Yes.
And then every generation they do a new range of like sexy modern ads where they incorporate a black horse
It's like
somehow.
Yeah, their whole gimmick is like we're with you every step of the
Yeah.
way, sort
Yeah.
of thing.
So I think the latest ad was
But only
like
if you
there's
have a horse.
there's a kid doing like a sick like
BMX
ollie,
trick.
or have a skate park, but there's also a horse.
Yeah, imagine that. You're down at the skate park with your
Yeah.
mates. It's like, I'm going to do a couple of Olivers today. Just watch. Just you wait. I might do a kick and flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a fucking horse.
Because the way
there.
these ads go is that you'll get like some Hans Zimmer level, like kind of emotional rise.
Bank
And then-
adverts now are just one of their employees finding a scarf on a bus and giving it back to one of the
Yeah.
customers.
Yeah.
And that's why we're supposed to bank with them.
Well, that's
Yeah.
NatWest, and they can fuck
Yeah,
off.
They're lovely now.
Yeah, NatWest are fucking awful.
We really care. That's why we stole this scarf from an orphan
Yeah,
and
we-
gave it to our customers.
Hi, we're NatWest. We recorded 28 billion profit during the housing market crisis. Anyhow, we care. We wear
care.
We wear scarves.
Yeah.
That's
We
how-
care deeply about
yeah.
you peasants. Whoops!
Oh no!
Whereas for
Can
Lloyd,
you erase it? Too late.
Too late, this is a live ad. Oh,
Doesn't matter.
whereas the Lloyd ad
You're
is
still
like
back with us.
the Lloyd ad is some Hans Zimmer strings, a kid watching Skibbity Toilet on a PC,
Yeah.
and then it just cuts to the corner of a room and there's a horse.
Yeah.
It's just a shadowy corner
Just a horse.
of a barely lit room, and you just see the eyes first gleaming in the firelight, and it's like, is that a? Just, oh my god! And then they just run, and it freeze frame blurs, and like,
The horse just looks directly through the lens. Just goes.
yeah. And
That horse just spike the camera.
did that horse just break the fourth wall?
Yeah.
How is that
Then it just goes.
possible?
Lloyd's TSB.
Lloyd's TSB.
Open an account now.
We're in your house. New online banking feature.
The high interest saving account was coming from inside the house the whole time.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Picking a black horse as your mascot is pretty bold, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit of an omen of death,
Fucking
isn't it?
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What- Actually, yeah, we got the Scottish widow, like literally like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, she is.
And then a black horse for Lloyd.
She's a hot Grim Weeper, though. Gwyn. I said
Gwyn
Gwyn.
Weeper.
Grim Weaver.
Oh, the Grim Weeper!
I'm the Gwyn Weeper. I promise
Oh,
I
God.
won't kill you.
Gonna quill you.
I promise. Yeah, she's the Gwyn Weeper.
She is the Grim Weeper. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
What are we even talking about?
yeah, I think it's you.
That's probably
Yeah.
It's probably you. So I've got a hate. It's kind of a callback hate.
Oh.
So a while ago, I did a hate where I hated the fact that people focused on the wrong thing about the thing that I loved. And if you remember, I brought up the fact that I had a load of my training cards out.
Oh, yes.
And then my dad commented on the sleeves that I'd put them in rather than the cards themselves.
Yeah.
And I was really hoping he might say something else.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Nick.
Yeah, I'm proud of this money you spent on it. Anyway, so like,
I was really hoping you'd validate all my life decisions.
I really didn't.
But instead.
Oh, isn't it cute? You put them in all these little sleeves.
What are these small plastic envelopes?
Why are you focusing on those, Dad? Anyway, fairly recently, I happened to be drawing, sat next to my brother,
Oh, yeah.
and I found like it was like a family gathering, and like the TV was on, and not much conversation was happening, and I was just drawing away on my iPad, and my brother was sat next to me, and I was like, just thinking to myself, maybe he'll look over, maybe he'll say something nice.
Yeah.
Put down his
pipe
maybe,
for a minute.
Maybe he'll say something supportive.
Yeah.
He never really sees me draw,
No,
so
sure.
might be interesting. Might be
Yeah,
might
yeah,
ask me
yeah.
a few questions.
Yeah, you never know.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And then he did. He looked down at my iPad, and I just happened to be like drawing something at that moment. And then he sort of just turned to me and just went, "Wow, you can draw really straight lines." Just like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, thanks.
okay.
Oh, cheers,
like,
Dad.
That line is so straight.
You can do that without a ruler. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I just hold shift.
It wasn't even that straight. Like, I was just like, you could have commented on anything, like the character I was drawing, the scene that I was like, building, the dreams I was weaving right in front of you.
Yeah.
But instead, you focused on, and the funny thing is like it's not their fault.
No, sure.
Like, it's not my brother's fault. He doesn't. This isn't his world, right? And it's very much mine.
Maybe
and
in his head it was the greatest compliment he could have paid you.
I think he thought it was,
Yeah.
and that's how I took it, right? Because that's what I have to do. But like, he was trying to find something that he thought was like technically, objectively good about what I was doing. He was desperately trying to find something, and he realized, I think, looking down at this incomprehensible mass of lines that to him meant nothing.
Yeah.
He needed to say something.
He was looking for that connective tissue.
He was.
reaching. Yeah.
Yeah, he failed. He
I too
fucking
have a
failed.
spirit level. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I too know how to use a ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't even need one. Wow.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah. And I know that I probably shouldn't be like sitting there waiting for a compliment.
Just ushering the iPad towards him.
Yeah, what-
How,
should I think of this?
But
But it's funny, isn't it? Because like I get compliments on my artwork
Oh, yes.
from time to time. It's
does
very
happen.
nice. But like sometimes I kind of weirdly crave it from my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people who are least equipped to give a shit
Yeah.
or understand or even know how to compliment any aspect of the things I do because they don't understand. The compliments I get from people on my artwork, lovely as they are from people who are in the world of understanding what this shit is that I'm drawing. That's really cool.
And it means nothing.
And truly, it means more. Truly,
Yes.
it does. Because if you know what the fuck you're talking about and then you compliment me, obviously that's fucking great.
Sure.
That's really, really cool. And I'm not expecting my parents to give me a meaningful compliment. I am expecting them to give me one that makes fucking sense, though. And it's like, or fucking smash me to bits. That's shit, Nick. That's fucking shit.
Yeah.
Why'd you bother?
What is that?
What'd you spend all that money on a degree for?
It's a lovely drawing of an elephant.
I remember
with human
once
teeth.
my brother said, like, can you draw like a perfect circle, like freehand?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not really what.
Like shapes, does he?
He really likes. He's into lines.
Simple fellow, isn't he?
He's into lines. He's into circles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow his mind with a
Can you
triangle.
draw like a triangle or? Yeah.
Thing is, I know that you.
forbidden shape.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I also know that there are tools that would let you just draw a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but he's
like-
not interested in that. He wants to know that I can free.
Yeah, but he's clearly an idiot. He doesn't
Yeah,
know.
well, clearly.
He doesn't
I mean,
know
clearly.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The measure of an artist is not necessarily how perfect a circle
Sure.
that they can
It's
draw.
how imperfect a
Yeah.
circle is sometimes.
It's the circles you don't draw.
But isn't
Yeah,
that like?
yes,
Isn't
yeah.
that like a
Exactly.
Wait, but also, I've heard of it. 'Cause isn't this like Da Vinci or some kind of like famous artist of history?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a thing where like he came before like a great leader.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm a great artist and I want to serve in your court. And he said, well, prove you're an artist. And the story goes that he drew a perfect circle.
Yes, I think I've heard this.
But also, if he's the only artist in the room, how would anyone else know what a
This is
perfect
it,
circle is?
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he told. He's just gaslighting.
Feel like a fucking rugby ball.
See
Yeah.
that? See
It's
that?
fucking pentagon.
See that?
That's
Perfect
a circle,
That's
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
circle. That.
Yeah, he drew whatever the fuck garbage he drew, probably
Yeah.
Sistine Chapel or something.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Michelangelo. Either way.
Drew his ass.
Yeah.
yeah.
He drew like the Mona Lisa, just like that.
Yeah.
And
I
then
actually love it. Sorry. He goes, I will draw you a perfect circle. I mean, he just draws his own gaping ass. And because nobody knows what art is.
Yeah,
So
it's like-
that's
and they were just like, they're just looking at each other like,
That's good, is
I
it?
guess that's great.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
just start applauding.
well, he's an
one by
artist.
one.
What
He's
would
an
I
artist.
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
not
funny thing.
I'm not qualified to critique.
No,
Yeah.
like because he's an artist, obviously it's a perfect circle because he's an artist.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
self-fulfilling.
You just do anything.
Maybe I don't do that enough. I don't ride
Just tell 'em,
being an
yeah.
artist, and making therefore that everything I make is art.
Just
I don't
don't-
do that enough.
No.
To be honest.
See that? That's a quadrangle.
Yeah,
That one.
that is. So suck it
That's what
up.
that is. That's what that is.
Parallelogram.
Exactly.
Get that involved.
Parallelogram.
Yeah.
How many shapes do you draw on a daily basis?
Ooh, not many to be
No,
honest.
Yeah,
No.
not really much of an artist then. are
Well,
you? yeah.
2 circles on the chest of the average female character. Those come up a lot.
Good.
But other than that,
Yeah.
not much. Not much
Tittington.
more. Dick Tittington.
Tittington-
Sometimes-
Tittington
I
Bear.
draw my little Dick mascot character. That's
Yeah.
Dick, and then I draw Tittington, which is obviously Paddington.
Do you
with
still
breasts.
draw the dick mascot?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
I'm really into it.
Yeah. I think you should make a cameo appearance in a future project.
He just had. He was just. It's just that he didn't. Okay, like he had a neck that just went straight into a long head, right? So he's like, he had arms and legs.
Yeah.
And then his neck just went like a worm growing out of his shoulder.
I know we've been here before, and like I don't want to revisit
have to
all
justify it
ground,
to me.
but I just want to drill down on the cosmic horror of knowing that you've got a 2-hour pitching session.
Oh, it was
booked in,
bleak. It was
and
bleak.
minute 5, you just
Minute 2?
Okay, his concept 1, and the CEO just goes, "Looks like a dick."
I just froze.
Yeah.
It
I
wasn't
don't.
even
I
like-
honestly don't know what I'd do in that situation.
If I was
I really don't.
If I was pitching on my own, because luckily I had someone with me, my colleague.
Yeah.
And he just went, Adam, my colleague, just went, guess we'll move on then. It's a concept too. And thank fuck he said something, because I was just aghast. I was just
Yeah.
like,
What do I do here? What do
and
I-
the weirdest thing is that normally you pitch just to like 1 or 2 people,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the 2 higher ups or whatever. But this guy had insisted that his entire staff was in this room.
Yeah.
So there were like 30 people in this room.
Brilliant.
All sat around this massive conference table. He was
Yeah.
there at the head, like in a throne kind of thing. He was
Brilliant.
such a twat. He was so clearly trying to show off.
Yeah.
And the reason he said it wasn't, I don't think, because
He-
I guess it kind of looked like a dick, but like,
It
you know,
didn't really.
It
Yeah,
was
but so-
spurting a bit of cum out the top.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
other than
Apart
that,
from that,
yeah,
yeah.
apart from
Yeah,
that,
I mean, like it was kind of veiny.
it was very
Yeah.
veiny actually.
and he was called Veiny the Thrust Boy.
Yeah,
but like,
but I
yeah.
thought the veins were important because
Yeah,
it
the
showed that
vein-
he was
but-
like like working really hard.
Yeah, the veins were enthusiasm.
They were enthusiasm.
I'm
He's
just
like,
looking
"You
so
get
damn
it."
hard for this company.
John gets it.
And like those gobbets of like profit which were coming out.
Gobbets of profit.
Gobbets of
That was
profit.
just sweat from working so hard.
Yeah, because you
Yes.
were working really hard.
on the big
Yeah.
site.
You get it. you get
Yeah.
it.
For the
I mean,
big-
we've all been there.
So yeah, he just said that. Minute 2, presentation. Looks like a dick.
I reckon
Whole
he's trying
room
to.
is silent.
I reckon he's trying to undermine you.
100%.
I bet they
It
still.
worked.
I bet they still talk about that.
Yeah.
Remember that guy tried to sell us a dig?
Yeah. I bet they still talk about it.
It's just such a baffling.
They bought
thing.
your other one though.
They
Didn't
did.
they? Yeah. There you go then.
There were only 2 concepts.
There you
So
go.
it was.
That was lucky.
At that point, because normally they like both or 3, whatever we're presenting, and then they go away for a little while.
Think about it for
and
a
then
bit.
a week later they come
Yeah,
back and I
yeah.
like this one.
Yeah.
But I realised that now we were only presenting 1.
Yeah.
Because he'd written an entire presentation off. And bear in mind, like, this concept was like, it wasn't their logo or whatever. But basically, they had a multi-aspect business. So they had
Yeah.
like 8 or 10 things that they did. And so the reason we did 2 routes, we did a icon route and we did a mascot route.
Yeah.
And the mascot route was a little character doing those 10 things.
I see.
So I'd drawn him 10 times, right, doing all the different things that the company did. I'd drawn a lot of dicks. Right?
Thrusting,
Flaccid.
swinging,
Yeah.
flaccid, turgid.
Pumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Climaxing,
Climaxing, yeah.
complete,
Yeah.
you know, getting ready another time.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'd be giving you the benefit of the doubt. With Simon can be like, you know,
I think we should
showering,
see it at some point.
You know,
Yeah, showering, yeah.
vomiting, really happy,
He's putting on a raincoat.
bouncing up and down. You know, wearing a long umbrella.
And I was erect the whole time as well, let's not
Yeah,
forget.
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So he had a lot of
yeah.
things to compare it to.
How much time would you have devoted to each concept in that meeting?
Probably about 20 minutes.
So what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
after you know, kind
After
of
getting cut
abort,
off.
So it was a
if-
20-minute meeting. Then,
if Adam took over, if you go, and please excuse me, if you'd run out of the room with your Wacom,
And my dick.
is 20 minutes enough time to draw up a third concept?
Yes, but
Yeah.
it would be stickmen,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No, it
God.
basically meant that they didn't have a mascot route to present
No.
at all.
Fine.
And luckily, they loved the icons.
There
So,
you
ooh, I guess.
Christ alive.
That is,
yeah.
I
But
would-
the most gutting thing was because, and this was the reason I really liked the mascot route. I was really happy with it.
Yeah, big
And
on the mascot.
And the reason I wanted to push it through was because push it through. That was another problem
Yeah.
with my language. I
Yeah.
think was maybe the issue.
that kind of stuff.
Is that I'd done an animation
Oh yeah.
because he's a person.
Yeah.
Ostensibly, he could do things. So
Sure.
he could enact those 8
like
things,
like bounce on a trampoline.
like bounce on a trampoline.
yeah, or crawl down a sewer pipe.
Put on a raincoat.
Oh.
So I'd done this little animation of him doing stuff.
Yeah.
Doing
Use
stuff.
his water pistol.
Yeah, there's a lot of sound effects as
Yeah.
well. It was me doing the sound effects.
Yeah.
And of course, the icon route didn't have any animation in
No.
it. So when he wrote that off, he never saw the animation because
No.
that was like
Which is
slide
a
8 or
great
whatever.
shame.
Yeah, it was great. And the icon route, that would be just boring. You know,
Yeah.
basic.
I love the idea that like you know they turn down your mascot because it's like you know it looks like a dick. You know, it's like, oh fine. You know, so they just went for a very tasteful logo and then just a lowercase font that just says Dick Services.
Didn't even notice that.
Penile Corporation.
Yeah.
Here at
Yeah.
Penile Drill Bits.
Testicle equipment.
I just-
mean,
It is such a like I can't believe he got through that because
Yeah.
like Jesus Christ, that's a nightmare.
that is a proper
Yeah.
nightmare.
I actually brought it up in my therapy session.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, because it hasn't really scarred me, but it was kind of like an example of like how I like.
Sink or swim.
I had
kind
a
of.
million
Yeah.
ways in my head that I wish I'd reacted.
Yeah.
And instead, I just didn't fucking say anything. Mainly because it's very
Yeah.
easy in retrospect, but I was completely caught off guard.
I mean, hindsight is always,
Yeah.
you know, like with the confidence
Yeah.
you now
Oh,
have.
yeah.
Just go like, you're a fucking idiot.
yeah. But just knowing to pivot at that moment and just go, okay, let's move on to the next one. And
Yeah.
Adam did know that, and I don't know.
Yeah.
After the presentation, I sort of turned to Adam and was like, thank fuck you were there, man. Because
Yeah.
honestly, that was such a quick move that he
Yeah.
did to get us away from that. And to be honest, I think he saved the press because, like, I don't know how we would have otherwise.
Yeah.
But fuck, it's so dumb. It was just a guy showing off in front of his staff. That's all it was. It's
Yeah.
pathetic.
But it shows the inherent flaw with criticism is that you can make anything look stupid by just going like, it looks like a dick.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. And that's all, like you said about undermining, that's all he cared about.
Yeah.
I think he thought, there's the fundamental aspects of CEOs hating creative people, which I just bumped into all the time at Holler, by the way. Like, whenever we presented, it was always on the back foot.
Yeah, nobody likes
even though they invited us,
this.
even though they invited us to pitch,
Yeah.
they hated us already. And then on top of that, I think there was just this idea that like I had command of the room because I was talking to everyone, and I don't think he liked it. And he was just such a child.
Yeah.
And I didn't have command of the room because I was especially charismatic. I had it because he'd given me the room. He was like, and now you'd like to present. I hadn't done anything yet. It's fucking insane.
But you were quite erect at the time.
Yes.
Well, as I said, I was very erect. And I think
Came in with a big
and the
inflatable
thing
penis.
is, he was erect too.
This is my colleague.
Hello,
everybody.
Hello, it's me, Adam. Adam was a dick.
Yeah.
Because we made a costume.
I'm Profit Boy.
We went really hard on the mascot route. We went really hard on the mascot route.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, in retrospect, it was basically a penis.
Yeah.
It was.
I think we should see it at some point.
It was a photo of a penis. I'm so sorry.
Grainy
picture of my
photocopy.
dick.
It was a photo of my dick and I drew a face on it.
Yeah.
In biro.
Imagine turning up and doing that at a presentation. That'd be great.
I'd love to do that to someone I didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Here's
just
the fir-
present
here's
it
the first
completely,
option.
like straight face.
Here's the first option.
It's
just a grainy photocopy of a Polaroid of a dick.
Yeah, like a Game Boy camera photo of my own penis with a face on it.
Yeah.
This is idea one. Is that your penis?
No.
I think you're being pretty vulgar.
I think I'd know if that was my penis.
I
That's a bit
think I
inappropriate.
know, you weirdo.
Wait, do you really think I'll be standing here in front of an important businessman
Yeah.
showing a
Picture of my
a
penis.
important businessman.
showing my penis on the big
Do you
screen?
really think I'd do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew. I remember his name was Andrew.
Anyway, concept 2, it is your gaping ass.
And they go, love it.
Perfect
Love
circle.
that one.
Big fan.
I present that one. I go, here's my gaping ass. Sorry, I mean your new logo.
It's-
Da Vinci popularised this. But
Here's the perfect circle.
yeah, here's the perfect circle. A la Da
For the
Vinci.
perfect business.
Is that your gaping anus? Yes, it is. Yeah,
Yes, it is. Do you want the logo or not?
£2,000.
Yeah.
Is there a third option? You paid for 2. Oh, shit.
I've only got 2 private parts.
Literally, you must.
you want-
You must.
what do you want, my
choose one of
gooch?
these. You have no option but to choose one of these.
Yeah, I could shoot my gooch.
You've
right
got
now,
the
I guess.
photocopy of the Polaroid of the dick. Or you've got my gaping ass.
It's a very high resolution shot of my ass.
The
Or it's-
shareholders insist you must pick one.
It's the law.
You must.
We pay so much for these. We've got to choose one.
We will be financially ruined if you don't pick one of
We're
these.
going national in a week. We've got to get these.
And what's that? You've got like a fleet of planes that you're going to put it on. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Got a double page of the mail.
Yeah.
yeah, that could be my gaping ass.
My gaping ass.
Oh god.
Oh, Christ alive.
It's great big eyes.
Oh, very
Yeah,
good.
it's been I feel so weird. Anyway, who's got a love?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
So
Here we
my
go.
love.
Here we go. He's got
got
notes.
some-
He's
I've
got notes.
kinda got
Yeah,
notes.
here we go.
My love is the soundtrack to the movie Sing.
Oh,
right.
right.
I haven't seen.
Have you seen the movie Sing?
No.
wanna see
Know
it.
anything about it?
I know it's a load of animals.
So it's a load of animals played by Hollywood A-listers and stars of Broadway.
Yes.
And the main character is called Buster Moon, who's a koala bear voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Amazing.
And he wants to go big at his theatre, and he's launching like a talent show. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
his assistant puts an extra O on the prize money. Like, so
Oh.
he's offering £100,000
That's a funny.
instead of
scenario.
£10,000. So everyone applies, right?
Yeah.
And they all turn up and they start applying, and it all plays out as you might expect.
Disaster.
They
Is
all
it-
sing popular songs. There are also some original songs.
Wait,
Oh.
can I just ask, in the concept, in the conceit of the movie, when the sexy anthropomorphic, sloth turns up and
Yeah.
sings, I don't know, fucking With or Without You by U2,
Here's the thing.
right?
That's in one of the movies.
Okay.
What?
Bono is in the second movie.
Bono, yeah.
What animal is he?
He's a lion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he had a lot to say.
He's a
about
lion
that.
who's basically shunned the public eye because his wife died.
Is he a famous lion?
Yeah.
I
Is he a
see.
pop star in that universe?
Yes.
Did
course he is.
in that universe, did he, as a performing artist, release the song With or Without You?
Yes.
Oh, so it's a song by that lion in that universe.
Yes.
Okay,
Who's also Bono?
but when an
Is the lion called Bono?
no,
It's called Lono.
Liono.
It's called Lino. He's got, no, we no.
No,
We
but
fucked it.
My point is that like when they go, okay, Mr. Tapeworm, please sing.
Yeah.
And he sings, fucking
Lost Without You by Delta Goodrem.
Lost Without You
Yeah,
by Delta
that's
Goodrem.
not in the film,
In that
unfortunately.
universe, is it an original song?
We'll never know.
Well,
We'll never know.
So whenever they play songs we know,
we're
yeah,
to assume that it's a cover,
yeah,
but it's
in
in
the
their
universe, it's a cover.
I guess.
yeah.
of
So
the
when
human world.
But there are also some characters that sing original songs.
That's
that's
quite
written
that's-
for the film.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
because usually musicals fall into either a jukebox musical,
a jukebox musical.
Yeah,
or an original.
which I would say this mostly is.
But this has some original songs.
Yeah.
It has an original song by a hedgehog called Ash.
who's voiced by Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, correct.
I know this.
And
a
Scarlett
fucking-
Johansson sings the song "Set It All Free."
But
And
that's an original song.
That's an original song. You listen to this, both of you, and you tell me if you don't feel seen.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
You gonna sing?
No. I've
lyrics.
I've picked all the pieces up off the ground. I've burned my fingers, but that's gone now. Got the glue in my hands and sticking to the plan. Sticking to the plan that says I can do anything at all. You tell me those aren't inspirational lyrics, John.
That's a literary abortion. What are you talking about?
You tell me you don't feel seen.
See,
By Ash the Hedgehog, voiced by Scarlett Johansson.
I feel hurt.
I've been listening to that song quite a lot.
is it a banger?
It's a banger. It's
Yeah.
an absolute banger.
Wow.
But the lyrics are shit. I grant you that.
After all of that.
I grant you that. The lyrics are bad. But the song is a banger.
Right.
Okay.
So your love is this song.
My love is the song and the whole soundtrack. 'Cause you've got a gorilla, voiced by Taron Egerton,
Oh yes. Yeah,
Right.
who sings an Elton John song.
Ah, the
that's
legend,
interesting.
the prophecy.
Isn't
that,
there a
yeah.
pig woman?
There's a downtrodden pig wife, voiced by Reese Witherspoon.
I think the movie should have been called Downtrodden.
Downtrodden pig wife, who's got she's got 12 piglets, and her husband's a good bloke, but he doesn't pay attention.
What is he,
to
a
her.
wolf?
No, he's a pig.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Because of the rules of this world, interspecies relationships.
is there any
They're,
interspecies?
they're pure bloods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pork bloods, I think they're called.
So she's a downtrodden. As I said, she's a downtrodden pig wife.
Downtrodden pig one.
Downtrodden pig wife.
She's very,
and
we'll
then
have
she
to say
sings.
it.
she's very humble.
Yeah. She sings "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift at the end, and she's all sexy, right?
Which is confusing because
and then her
she's-
husband's eyes pop out of his head.
Oh,
Literally.
and the idea is that if you're a dad watching this and you're in this camp now,
Yeah.
is it like the
You make
kids?
the
The
fancy
kids
the-
go.
Be nice to your wife.
The kids go. Oh, it's quite sharp. The kids go. Huh, it's very funny. And the dads go. I think I want to fuck that pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen the pig.
Yeah.
I think she's drawn in a curvaceous way.
She's drawn in a curvaceous way, and then she
And then she
dresses
becomes
up at
sexy
the
at the
end.
end.
Wait, so I have to ask.
and everyone's like,
Well,
"Whoa!"
no, I'm
I
sorry.
think I fancy this pig.
Can we get to? Does the pig have bowsums?
yeah, I think so.
The pig has bowsums.
I believe so.
Pigs. I was about to say the pigs have udders. I don't think they do.
No, I don't.
No.
think so.
They've got like loads of nipples though.
We have like 18
Yeah,
teeth.
I don't think she's.
Yeah.
They're all clothed, the animals.
Yeah.
Oh,
How anthropomorphic are we?
cowards.
Yeah, it's not like a Sonic.
Yeah,
It's not like
fucking
They
cowards.
absolutely bottled that.
yeah, it's not a Sonic
For their
universe.
U rating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The soundtrack's great, and I've been
Okay.
listening to it quite a lot.
There's a sequel.
I've seen both films. Yeah, Bono's in the sequel.
Oh, I
That's
see.
the
You said that.
squeakle,
didn't you?
yeah.
Bono's in the sequel. There's a third one coming. I think it's called Sing 3.
Why is that?
Tring.
Tring. So Ali has a problem with Sing, which is why we haven't watched
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Because Ali has an issue. It's quite a funny issue that she doesn't like it when characters are anthropomorphic animals
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So in Sing,
Yeah.
they are just animals in a world of animals.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, but they live in a city. They drive cars. They go to shops. You
Yeah.
know, they go to work.
Yeah, they don't
whatever.
shit on the
Yeah,
floor. Yeah.
Zootropolis is similar to this.
Yeah.
However, Ali gives Zootropolis a pass,
Yeah.
interestingly, because it's about the fact that they're animals. So it's about predator prey. It's about,
Yeah.
like the fact that the world reflects the fact that
It's
they're
true
animals.
that they may as well not be animals.
Yeah.
And this is why she has an
That
issue
is
with
true.
it.
They may as well not be animals, and they're singing real world
songs.
songs
Yeah.
that exist in our world.
Yes.
But when they sing them, they don't go, here's a song from the human world, but just go like, I'm just singing opera of nothing. Don't stop me now.
yeah.
And if the lyrics...
That's not one of them.
If the lyrics were to say, I'm a woman, they don't change it to, I'm a pig.
No.
No. Because a female pig isn't called
Sow.
a woman.
They wouldn't go like, I'm
pigs-
every pig.
Sow.
It's all
I'm every sow.
I'm every
sow.
Sow.
It's all in me.
It's all in. That'd be a bit
Yeah.
heavy-handed if they did
Yeah.
like that anyway.
That probably would be, to be fair.
But yeah, it's great soundtrack though.
Sure.
Brilliant.
Honestly, and I do like the films. I think the films are fun.
I want to watch them,
I think they're fun.
but they're forbidden in my household, so I
Yeah.
don't get.
No,
to,
fair enough.
I don't get
yeah.
to see them.
No, fair enough.
I would be keen.
You're not going to watch
John
them.
wouldn't want to watch.
I have no desire to watch them because I've seen the trailers and I don't tolerate that tomfoolery.
that kind of shit.
Yeah. We live a very dry
Scarlett
Excel-based life
Johansson.
around here.
Shall I read you some more?
Oh, give us another line.
I didn't ask,
Right.
but dazzle me.
I was a girl caught under your thumb, but my star's gonna shine brighter than your sun, and I will reach so high, shoot so far, gonna hit every target, make it count this time. I'll leave you with that.
That's a hell of a thought to leave us with.
I'll leave you with that.
I love how that after 2 verses, we're still trying to get our head around
I don't know
the
what it's
rhyming
about.
conventions. Yeah, what is this about?
Well,
Yeah.
the character is cheated on by her boyfriend during the movie. He was also a hedgehog.
Is he
I was
also,
about to
thank
ask.
God, yeah, he's also a hedgehog.
No
Uh,
interspecies shit going on at all.
none of
Yeah,
that.
it's very-
I bet they talked about it.
Yeah.
I bet there was a discussion because they have to.
Can the hedgehog have like a gorilla boyfriend?
Exactly.
That kind of
Yeah.
thing?
And I bet because you always build a Bible for anything
Yeah.
in TV and film. You have to make a fucking Bible.
No, they're all
And there's a rule. I bet it's like no interspecies.
they're all quite racist,
relationships.
really.
Yeah.
Really.
You think no, they are. If you think about it, the hedgehogs only shag the hedgehogs, for example.
For example.
Yeah,
The
because
pigs only
Shag a pig.
fuck
well,
the
this is the
pigs.
thing. Like, if you're opening up this world, and then a hedgehog fucks a gorilla, and now you've got like a spiny,
You got a problem then.
primate. That's
spine mate.
Yeah, with,
Yeah.
what is that?
What do you do?
But
Well,
Shrek
yeah.
dealt with that because Shrek's not a coward,
No,
Right,
there's
Shrek dealt with those donkey
dragon
dragons.
donkeys.
Yeah,
which are an abhorrent.
They're awful, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
affront to
awful.
nature. If you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
They're
And they're
awful.
too small for the dragon to have given birth to them as well. But
well, that's
I don't want to
fine.
get into it.
I try not to think
Biologically.
Biologically,
Don't wanna get
a
into
dragon wouldn't notice giving birth to those
Just
dragon,
fire them out
those
like
dragon
pellets.
donkey babies.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
We've already got
So-
into it quite a bit.
Yeah,
actually.
we have too much.
So
Argument.
Taron
Edgerton.
plays a gorilla.
Does he have a gorilla girlfriend?
No, he has a gorilla father
Ah.
who's in prison,
Oh,
and he breaks out of prison to watch him perform, and then he goes back to prison.
nice, because he's a good guy.
What-
He's good. He's good.
He's a
got
good criminal.
Heart of gold.
Heart of gold.
What Elton John song does he sing?
I'm still standing.
I'm still standing.
That's a good
yeah.
And Seth MacFarlane's in it as a mouse who's an asshole.
Right.
And then, but then
Does he
he's-
sing?
He does. He sings "I Did It My Way."
Of course he
Okay,
does, because
yeah.
he's got a hard on for Sinatra.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
And,
Yeah.
But he's not in the second one, the mouse.
Right.
Because he's
Okay.
dead.
Because as I say,
They couldn't afford him.
and we couldn't afford him, and as I say, he's an asshole. The mouse, and probably Seth MacFarlane.
Stupid mouse.
Sure.
Does Taron Edgerton return?
Yes, very much so, and so does Scarlett Johansson.
What about Downtrodden Pigwife?
She's there, yeah,
Nice.
yeah, and so is Buster Moon,
Okay.
voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
And he's the
main character.
He's the
He's
koala.
He's the koala who owns the theatre.
Right. He puts
Come
on
on, John.
puts on a talent show.
Puts on a talent show,
But
but
accidentally
hilariously
offers
offers
too
too much prize money.
Right. But does he have to pay out?
That
That would be a spoiler, John.
remember. In the end, I think he owns up in the end
To not having money?
to not having the money, and they say, "Well, let's do the talent show anyway," because we're like friends and shit.
Yeah.
And then they're
Because Heart of Gold.
it's like friendship.
Isn't there a comical pig as well?
Yes, there's a comical German pig.
German.
Called, let me guess, Gunter.
I think he might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does he do? What does he sing?
He sings with Downtrodden Pigwife,
Oh,
but there's nothing going on.
who is he to her? Friend?
Just they are put together as a sort of
A duet.
manufactured duet.
Because
Interesting.
pigs have to stay with pigs.
Pigs,
It's like
must,
this kind
pigs
of
must stay with their own cast.
very,
the rules.
As
There's
we
a very
know.
heteronormative thread
Do we
running
see
through
the
this show.
Pigwife's
Yeah.
home?
Yes,
Is
we
it a
do.
sty?
She's very busy because she has 12 piglet babies.
I see.
And her husband has to go to work and all that.
Sure.
Sounds like a dick.
But he's very neglectful.
I think I could look after the pigwife.
he's a good bloke.
I could treat her well.
He's a good bloke.
I'm really into this pigwife.
Good bloke. Neglectful.
I see.
I see.
I
Classic trope of bad dad.
Yeah, I would
So,
say
so what song does Downtrodden Pigwife
Shake It Off.
and Sexy Pig Man
And
do?
German pig.
German
German
Pig
Pig.
Man and Downtrodden Pigwife.
Sing Shake It Off.
Duet Shake It Off.
Interesting. 'Cause that's
Oh.
not typically a duet. So
No,
It's not.
But
Yeah.
then they do like a techno thing and she gets all sexy and stuff.
How sexy?
Oh, sexy enough.
Like 5 out of 10? 7 out of 10.
Yeah, we're talking half chub, full chub.
For a pig or overall?
Overall.
Oh, 3.
Oh, okay. So for a pig, 7.
10 for a pig.
In the,
for a pig,
in the
wow.
conceit of the universe, this pig is
Fit.
For like
fit
a
as.
middle-aged pig wife.
I love the fact you keep saying pig wife.
10.
a pig,
10.
a pig who's slightly past her prime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I'd say so.
yeah, we're talking a 10 in universe, a 3
At the end,
in
you go
reality.
like, whoa. Look at that.
Yeah,
Pig wife.
Whoa, pig wife.
Yeah.
Not downtrodden anymore, are you, pig wife?
No, well, that's the point. And then he gets up on stage and kisses her husband.
Oh, good. Okay.
but not
German.
Not the German
not
pig.
Gunter.
Gunter doesn't do anything. He's a
No.
good bloke.
He doesn't do anything.
He's a very respectful pig.
He's a respectful, comedic German pig.
I see.
It's
yeah.
weird that there's just another pig.
Yeah, it is a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you mention it.
Because we've got her, we've got 1,000 babies, and we've got her
and, and then just
neglectful
other
husband,
pig.
and
Is
then we've
just,
got other
he's
pig.
just there.
He
other
could have been
pig.
anything. He could have been like a, like a bacterial infection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't know why it'd be that.
There's also an elephant played by a Broadway star
sure.
who's like shy and that,
Hmm.
but then is really good at singing. But they don't know that until
Hard
she
to
gets up at
believe.
the end and sings.
Oh,
Voiced by
so she-
Susan Boyle.
No, yeah.
So she's a she. So
She's
how
a she.
hot is the elephant? Would you say?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's disappointing.
Not at all. And
Probably
then she
hotter
gets a
than that
boyfriend in the
mascot you
second
saw
one.
in the local answer. Though.
sure.
And he's an elephant.
Okay.
So there you go.
Oh, they get together.
I think I
nice.
hate this
I think so.
movie because I suspect.
No, John.
I think I hate it because I suspect
This
that
is a love.
it could have been written on the back of a matchbox, like the
No.
actual script.
No, I wouldn't have said no.
No.
You're like,
I disagree.
scene one.
I respectfully
Strongly-
disagree, and if you keep disagreeing, I will disrespectfully disagree.
Scene one, interior theatre. A koala says, "Let's put on a talent show." Scene two, fucking "Don't Bring Me Down" by ELO. Scene three,
Yeah. I think you've gone too highbrow with that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
scene three. I don't know, some Cat Stevens bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, page 3, the end. I won. The end.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's barely a movie.
Well, you know. I like it.
What's it on?
It's on Netflix.
Nice. I'll check it out.
Sing and
I'll
Sing
pay
and
it.
Sing 2 are both on Netflix.
Great work.
Streaming now.
Not a sponsor.
I even hate the title.
Sing.
I couldn't think of a better.
Do you know who animated it?
Illumination.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Where
is.
creativity goes to die.
Illumination. But Sing.
Illumination. We'll do anything.
Should I sing from the chorus?
Yeah, sure.
I'll just read it. This is my kiss goodbye. You can stand alone and watch me fly.
Oh.
Because nothing's keeping me down. I'm going to let it all out. Come on and say right now, right now, right now.
Hedgehogs can't fly.
All rhyme. This really annoys me.
You tell me you don't feel visible, John.
I've
Listening to that.
I've never felt seen, and at this rate, I don't want to be. I mean, like line 1 and 2, there's a rhyme. Line 3,
Actually, there
they're
isn't.
floundering. Line 4, they're just like, oh, well, this ain't happening.
It's like
you
a
know?
haiku.
Yeah. It's like a haiku.
Oh no, there is a rhyme there. Yeah, good.
Good.
Yeah, There we
Great.
go.
Well, I'm happy.
I thought
You
that
are.
went very well.
Yeah. Well, I want to see it, so
Yeah.
you've convinced me based on the hotness of the pig wife, so
Whoa. Oh yeah, yeah.
Downtrodden big wife.
I'm going to watch it just for her.
Just watch it for that.
I hope she gets the respect she deserves.
Yeah.
She went with me. Gonna disrespect that pig wife.
I've got a love.
I'll go on.
I love I love the Barbican.
Oh, I love the Barbican.
That's a London concrete palace,
The Landon.
which I visited for the first time ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
See a play.
Oh yeah. What play?
I saw My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that what that is?
wearing
Nick,
Oh,
Nick's,
yeah, yeah,
Nick's
right
wearing
now.
a t-shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
So when
I've never heard of it.
when your
I
boy
recognise the T-shirt though.
when
I've
your
worn it before.
when your boy is of age
Yes.
and we are babysitting for him,
Yep.
I'm probably going to make him watch a Studio Ghibli movie.
Good. Well, that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, which would be delightful.
Yeah.
Better than that Sing.
The Disney of
The,
Japan,
the Disney of Japan.
if you will.
Yep.
So My Neighbor Totoro
My Neighbor Totoro.
is a much loved children's movie
Sure.
from Japan.
Yeah.
Animated, two-dimensionally.
Yeah.
About
How old is this movie?
I think
it's old.
it's 80s, isn't it?
Is it really?
Fuck yeah, it could be.
But
yeah.
it looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
like
you know,
old Disney movies look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically, it is a film that charmed a nation and the world.
Yeah.
You know, charmed a nation.
Like Sing.
Okay,
Like
so,
Sing,
yeah,
yeah.
it's exactly
Comparing
it's
Totoro to
exactly
Sing
on
is
the same
interesting.
level.
I think a lot of
yeah.
people would take issue with that.
Yeah, I think language kind of died the
Yeah.
moment you suggested that. But no, so it's a much loved film.
Yeah.
It's about a couple of young girls. Their dad, they moved to the countryside in Japan. The mom's ill. She's recuperating in hospital. They moved to a countryside, and then these two girls, while kind of like exploring the countryside, kind of befriend some fantastical woodland creatures.
Oh, wonderful.
Shall we say? That's just like a very surface level read of it.
Yeah.
The
Do they sing pop songs?
No,
They have a little song, but not
Yeah,
pop songs.
no.
but it's just a charming song in its own right.
I see.
But
Oh, that's
a little bit of it.
that's
That's
the
the
song.
end.
Yeah,
the
that's
name of
very
the play.
charming. Yeah.
That's for free. That
Anyhow, they decided to make it into a stage play.
Good.
incredibly.
Yeah, and I'm not a big.
Is it in Japanese?
No,
It's in English.
I thought it might be. I was half expecting it to all be in
But
Japanese.
I presume the film is.
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
Although there's
that
a
makes
there's a
sense.
dub,
I
you could
think.
watch
Yeah,
it in
of
a
course.
dub. Yeah, but it's charming as hell.
Yeah.
Brings a tear to everyone's eye.
Does it?
And went to see a stage play, and we'd had like tickets booked for like a year
Oh.
because there was like a mad.
I assume you've been to see it.
I also have
Yeah,
been to see
you're
it.
in
Yeah,
a
he's
t-shirt,
wearing
yeah.
he's wearing a t-shirt
Hence
literally
why
right
I
now.
have
Yeah,
the t-shirt.
I understand.
and it is a thing to behold.
Yeah.
Like the animatronics,
Puppetry.
mad puppetry. Like
mad.
So there
puppetry,
are actual people in it.
Yes, human
oh,
beings on the
with
stage.
puppets.
humans.
But
Yeah,
this chap here, this green guy.
Oh,
you see
yeah.
here, he is the Totoro.
yeah.
I see.
And he is a big kind of fuzzy. He's like a kind of big bear, but he doesn't look like any bear you've ever seen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And in the movie, he's an impossible sized thing.
Gotcha.
Like a huge big bear. And so you think to yourself, there's no way he can come to life on the
Yeah.
stage.
But
And yet,
they've bloody done it.
they
And,
fucking did
honestly,
it.
I have a dark heart of stone.
Yeah.
Where I get very embarrassed watching any kind of stage performance.
Yes.
I'm not comfortable in a theatre environment.
Oh, I like going.
So I have all these barriers,
Yeah.
and even I,
Even John.
with a heart of
Got
stone,
involved.
when the moment comes and you see Totoro, like everyone tells you, like, oh, this play, it's incredible. This
Yeah.
will blow your mind. And I'm like,
Whatever.
I
John.
don't have emotions.
Just you,
like,
yeah.
And then that moment comes when he appears, and I'm like,
Yeah.
good God,
How have they done this?
like I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
I'm actually going again in
Yeah.
like 2 weeks' time.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I forgot this completely. But I looked at my
Yay.
calendar today. I was like, oh, fuck you, we're going again.
This is a play rather than like a musical kind of thing.
It's a play, yeah.
Yeah,
play.
and there is some music, but it's
Yeah,
not a
sure.
musical.
I understand.
If you will.
And it is honestly like it charmed my dark heart.
Very good.
And I saw it
At
Yeah.
the Barbican.
at the
The
Barbican.
Barbican. I've
in
never
London.
been.
Have you not?
No, never
It's like
been.
a
I don't think so.
palace of concrete.
So you know it was designed to essentially be a self-sufficient city.
I
That was the concept
did not know
of
that.
the Barbican. Yeah. So it was meant to be like living areas for like the public, and then like internal like communal areas as well. So it's basically this huge concrete structure that's like multi-floored, and it's like
Oh.
it's so big that when you're inside it, there's like restaurants and shops and stuff,
Okay.
and you don't need to leave. And it's kind of like that sort of futuristic, but like old school
It's like a
futuristic vibe.
1950s.
It's got a real 50s
build.
sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Because it's like carpeted, but the walls are concrete and the ceiling's concrete.
It's in like the city of London.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
the special bit in
I
the
think I
middle
know
of
roughly
London.
where it is,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've ever been.
Yeah.
And it's huge.
Yeah.
But then it didn't really work as living quarters for just the public to live in. So the whole thing ended up just becoming a sort of like, as a place, it's got a theatre in it, it's got shops and stuff in it, but it's not somewhere anyone lives.
I see.
Anyone lives anymore, I think.
Yeah.
Be going, and I'd heard it was like brutalist architecture.
Yeah.
And like I'd heard it was like
There's
a,
no
a thing
windows.
to behold.
So you're just in there.
Yeah.
You're fully there.
You're in this
But
concrete.
But honestly, it is.
Palace.
It's kind of beautiful, but in like a kind of weird, like I expect this to be like the
Why
final
is
scene
this
of a
good?
Bond movie.
Yes, I
you know,
see.
it's really kind of weird but
Yeah.
beautiful and like kind of oppressive but kind of nice at the same time.
Yeah.
like there's a lot of like mood lighting, but like big, heavy. Everything's made of concrete. Everything's made of concrete, but it kind of makes it look good.
And there's
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
there's
yeah.
like this central hub, which is like a crossroads, which sort of leads off, and there's like bridges, and you can go underneath. Like the floors are all kind of really haphazard. It's really 3-dimensional.
Nice.
And then in this middle crossroads section, there's like a ring hanging from the ceiling, which is a display. And there's like stuff going round the display, and it like points to different things. And all
Punch
Whack
the
punch the
microphone.
microphone.
Wax
It's
the
fine, yeah.
microphone out of the way.
yeah, it's like weirdly kind of like
Someone must have designed that. That's the thing. Some maniac.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
100%
yeah,
must
yeah,
have
yeah.
like properly like thought this is gonna be fucking awesome.
I think
Yeah.
it's the place. If there's a zombie apocalypse,
yeah.
it's either the worst
Hide
place
in
to
there.
go or the best place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could trick them like a Scooby Doo movie.
Trick 'em,
Trick them.
trick 'em.
Trick them zombies.
Yeah. So it was kind of cool because it's like there's so many areas of London that I've never been to.
Oh, yeah.
You know, which have like big famous names.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Barbican, I've heard of that.
It's a
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah. I mean, you go and you realise, like, it's kind of mad that even we don't live in London.
No.
But even, like, it's kind of on
Nor
our
would I
store-
recommend it.
But you could do it in a day. It's kind of on our
Pop to the
doorstep,
Barb.
you know.
Yeah, sure.
No
It's
one calls it the
remarkable.
Barb.
Yeah.
It's remarkable.
Yeah, I'm going to London in a couple of weeks.
It hasn't got the best like accessibility for disabled people.
No.
Because we went with our friend who's in a wheelchair,
Sure.
and it was a fucking nightmare to negotiate the lifts.
Yeah,
actually.
they probably-
Interesting,
If it's,
yeah.
it's an older building, I
Because it's
guess
old. Yeah.
They don't think about that.
They didn't really, and it's got weird half floors. It's got like floor 2 and then floor 2.5 and then floor 3 because of the nature of this weird layout that it's got.
Yeah, yeah.
And so then you go into the lift and you're like, I don't fucking know what to press.
Yeah.
It's got like the Zorth floor. It's just like, what's that?
An
Yeah, the
upside
lift-
down queue.
The lift goes horizontally for a second
Yeah.
and then rotates through 90 degrees.
You have selected 6. Going diagonal.
You can. There's the floor 1. There's floor 1.5, and then there's floor T.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Why are these lower 10 floors like an organ? I have to pull these switches out. That's a Batman symbol. What's going on?
Yeah.
You were on
Are they-
floor 10, but also floor 3.
Are they wingdings?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare.
It sounds like a magical place.
but it was quite cool. It
In
was
a
a cool.
way.
It's a cool looking.
It was
place.
very cool. I'm
I
kind of
hate London, but, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
don't
still
go
kind of fascinated that like a lot of this shit is on kind of my doorstep, and, and
Yeah.
yet London still kind of feels like a mythical place in a weird way.
there.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it does.
strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't
very
like it.
strange place.
I don't like it. Too much for me.
I couldn't
From
live
a
there.
small-
I
village.
couldn't live there.
I feel like a
I do
I have
quite
friends who
like
lived in
visiting
London.
London. I enjoy London.
I like visiting it, but I feel like an alien.
Oh, I
like,
definitely
you-
feel like I don't belong.
Yeah, it's like this real. I've never felt like more like a simple country boy. But when I go in and go like, well, you know, this high city living ain't for me. You know, it's too much. you
Yeah.
know.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, that's my love.
Well done. I've got one.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
I love some of the names for some of the workouts I do at my gym.
Oh, my
Oh.
goodness.
I go to a gym.
Oh,
now.
Nick, stop flexing.
Oh,
Oh, God.
no, he's not even flexing.
Where's
Oh.
the beach,
Oh,
baby?
I'd like 2 tickets, please.
To what?
The gun show.
Oh! Yeah, I go to the gym
We didn't even
now.
rehearse that.
No, we should have. It was bad. And I do weights.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking
Pumping
hard.
iron.
I've never done
yeah.
that before in my life.
No.
It's really hard.
It is heavy.
Things are real heavy.
Heavy, yeah.
And there's a right way to do them. And I'm not good at that.
No.
It's lift of the lower back in a sharp twisting motion. Yeah, that's
Yeah. You really know you've done something when you do that as well. You really feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's tough. But
Yeah.
there's lots of exercises that we do between the weightlifting that all have names.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for
Oh.
example, the Renegade Row.
Oh, Jesus
no.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's
This,
a lie.
this
That's an
sound-
exercise we do.
This sounds like bollocks.
Renegade Row is an exercise we do every Wednesday. Yeah, we did it Wednesday,
yeah.
just gone. It's a fucking nightmare. So you have 2 little hand dumbbells
Yeah.
of 7.5 kilograms each, and then you on the floor in a press-up position
Yeah.
on those, and then you do a press-up on
Oh.
them, and then you lift one, and then you lift the other up to your chest.
Oh.
And that's one, right?
Oh.
And then you do a press-up again, and
many
then you
then do
lift
you
one
do?
12,
Oof.
3 times. It is the worst exercise ever.
3 times.
Yeah, so 12 reps, 3 sets.
Yeah.
That's like 36.
Yes. 12
Yeah,
times 3,
it is.
Yeah.
And just because like holding a press up, that's a plank. Obviously, holding the top end of a press up position is a plank.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hard enough. I can't hold a plank for more than like 40 seconds.
No, me
This is
neither.
rock hard. And I'm having to do like press ups in between that and then lift these weights.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. But it has the coolest name, Renegade Row. Yeah. Then I've also got the Bulgarian split squats. I do those Bulgarian split squats.
I'll be totally honest with you.
You tell me.
It sounds like you're making this up.
It does sound like that, doesn't
Yeah.
it? But I don't think I have a good enough imagination to come up with this shit.
Yeah.
This sounds like a.
Someone's made this up.
This sounds
I
like a bunch
know.
of meaningless platitudes that are being thrown at a bunch of people who are paying to hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Baby bird it.
Oh, nom, direct debit. Yes, please.
What's this called? It's just called a shoulder curl. No, but what's it actually
Yeah,
called?
come on, give me a name.
Oh, fuck! It's called like the fucking nebula blaster.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's called the tide ripping anal blaster. Oh, sweet. I want one of those.
Yeah.
We do ones called dead bugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you're literally on your back like a dead bug with your little legs in the air. Like, oh, I'm dead. That's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, and what's the end of the story?
Well,
The
I just-
Athens rib tickler.
oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love these names. I love all these names.
yeah.
Yeah, I just love the naming convention of like
Yeah.
I feel like they're kind of trying to make them cool.
Yeah, like a thunder gunt.
Yeah. Trying to get rid of that thunder gun, to be honest. But then sometimes they're not trying to sound cool at all, like a dead bug. That doesn't sound. There's one called a page turner.
Okay. Oh, now I'm interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you are the book. Then.
Oh.
So you lie on your back, but with your knees both flat to one side.
Ah.
Right? And then you have your arms like closed like a book.
Oh.
And then you open your arms.
That's a yoga one.
Oh, is it?
I've done that yoga.
What does yoga call it? It's fucking shit. That's what it calls
can't
it.
remember. It's called kissing the
hate
moon, kissing the waxing moon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like grabbing the dog's butt or whatever. Like it's rubbish because page turner. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I suppose. Yeah.
I think probably
Like a bro would call it that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we just? I'm getting a bit bro now.
Yeah.
Can we just go back to the dead bug for a minute? Because
Sure.
you kind of. You left
Glossed over
us hanging. So you know, like when you're lying on your back,
Just
and you
waggle your lip.
and just waggle
So
your
no.
lips
So what
in
you
the
do
air, yeah.
is so you're lying on your back and then diagonally alternate limbs. So your right arm and your left leg,
Yeah.
they go flat.
Yeah.
And then they come up to fucking Mike again. Come up.
He's so
to meet.
swole, he can't help
Yeah.
it.
This is it. Like, I can't control my limbs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just knocked it again with
Go
my
flat
muzzle.
behind you, leg outstretched, and then meet in the middle. Like it's really hard to describe in a purely audio medium. Your knee like meets your hand over your chest,
Yeah.
and then re-extend. And then
think
you
this
do
is
the
a-
same diagonally the other way.
This
as
is
well.
just yoga.
Shut up!
This
It's
is
not
just
yoga.
yoga.
It's better than that.
Done
It's
all
not-
Stolen from
No,
yoga.
this is-
and shit.
No, this is real. This is real. You
just
don't
gotta-
have
They got a
renegade.
sign when you go in, we ain't stole from yoga, honest.
You don't have renegade road.
You just took a bit of yoga and put speed lines
I didn't
on
do
it.
anything.
It's exactly the same.
You just painted a red line down the side of it.
Yeah.
I wrote turbo on the side of yoga and said it's something new. Yeah, because we named it cooler than yoga. That's why yoga's shit and no one does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Take that.
You got to make it cool, man. You got to call it like a renegade road.
Yeah, where's your protein shake?
Oh yeah, no. I shat it all out.
Don't forget the grill.
I did nearly shit myself the other day at the gym because like I was doing like
Good.
what's it, bench pressing. Never done that before. Lying on your back on a bench, right? And you just push
Yeah.
up.
You press them up.
lift a bar of weight.
Oh yeah.
Like-
No, I bench pressed.
Yeah,
Many years ago.
and then they-
I have done it.
In my misspent youth.
Yeah.
the trainer guy, he was like, engage your core because it'll help like lift.
Yeah.
And I did nearly.
He sounds like a cult leader.
Yeah.
nearly shat myself.
Do you feel there's like a purity of being you haven't achieved yet, which is where it's like a rite of passage where anyone who goes down this weightlifting journey, there will come a point where you will have the most cataclysmic shit on a bench,
The thing is, you'll
feel
eventually,
and it will feel astonishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm rooting
eventually
for
on the
that day.
bench or not, you will shit out all the bad,
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing it for.
And all your brothers in iron.
and you'll just be an athlete.
And in that moment,
At the Iron Church.
yeah, they'll pat you on the shoulder and go like, "We've been there, brother."
Yeah.
You're he's one of us now.
Because when I first joined, we all cut a hole in our pants
Yeah.
so that it can just fall straight out.
Yeah, that's just hygienic.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
every session they shit and I don't.
That's
Yeah.
how dumbbells are made.
And I'm so jealous.
So like the unfit people turn up, right? And then they get so good at doing what they're doing.
Whatever it
They
is.
just shit it out.
Yeah.
They're like,
Shit out.
well, that's another dumbbell we can use.
Yeah.
Exactly, because
for a
it's
future unfit
it's
person.
compressed hard like a diamond.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because everyone
And it's so heavy.
yeah,
It's so heavy.
everyone talks about like, you know, you're going to the Iron Church to get swole, but that's a secondary effect.
Yeah.
It's like you're going for a complete colonic irrigation.
Yeah.
You know.
You have never been empty.
Yeah.
Like this makes you feel.
Nobody. You might think you felt,
Yeah.
purged, but you have never.
But the truth is, whenever any of us have done a regular shit, there's another shit waiting in the
Yeah.
chamber. You know
There's
what I mean?
always one in
There's
the
always
one in the chamber.
There's always
yeah.
one in the chamber.
You have
yeah.
never experienced
True
complete
emptiness.
rectal evacuation. And that can only come with the core muscle
I cannot
control.
wait for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I think that genuinely, if that were to ever happen to me, that would be the best day of my life.
Yeah.
well, this is it.
You
That I just feel empty.
yeah.
Join the gym, man.
Yeah, truly.
Join my church.
One of us. One of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking-
God, imagine that. That there's just no feeling that you might shit.
No, like right now, if I think about it, I don't need a shit. But if I think about it, like there's probably.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
I could do one.
Yeah,
There's
probably,
one in there.
There's probably always something like
Yeah,
you know,
Even if it's just a dribble.
yeah. It's like destroyer tactics. If you've got an aircraft carrier, you've always got to be able to launch.
I had
like,
lamb.
any
I had
minute.
lamb for dinner.
What does that mean?
That was your
That
first
mean
mistake.
that
Lamb
means,
will keep you
that
regular.
mean,
Yeah.
That means it doesn't keep
That's
you
a
regular.
that's a fatty meat.
It keeps me going.
Keeps you locked up till lunch, like
Yeah.
Shreddies.
No, it keeps me going. It just will fall out immediately. But I said to Liz, "No, get the lamb." And then she said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah."
Clear the calendar. Yeah, clear the schedule. Get the lamb.
She said, "Are you going to be all right?" I was like, "Yeah,
We'll
fine.
see.
I'll be fine." I'll be honest with you. Ate the lamb. Said to Liz, "Got to go to the toilet now." Yeah,
Is it
that was tonight.
mint sauce?
No,
Oh.
not today. We had it's like a rice sort of dish with carrot. And
I actually
potato.
can't remember the last time I had lamb.
Don't eat lamb very often.
I don't. I like it, but it gives me the wobbles.
Used to have it as a kid a lot. Dad
Because-
would always cook a lamb chop.
Lamb sauce. Mint sauce. Very vinegary.
Don't point that
And
out.
I thought for a minute, it's all that mint sauce. That's
No,
going
no,
right
no,
through
no,
you.
not
no,
even
no,
that, not even.
No.
It's just the lamb.
yeah.
Not even. It's just like spices and carrot and rice and that kind of thing.
Oh, you love
It's very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, God, I don't know.
It's very
Don't
fatty
have to
meat.
pop out.
Yeah.
Don't know enough, you know.
Don't have turtle head, does
Yeah,
it?
like,
yeah,
yeah,
5p
like it
50.
hurts.
I wish there was a turtle head.
It hurts, but you feel good afterwards. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Nice dinner though.
That's gonna sounds
That's,
delightful.
I'm
yeah.
glad we focused more on that.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Good,
Worth
I'm
it.
glad.
So there you
I'm
go.
really glad for you.
There you go.
Got to experience it twice in a very short span of time.
Really do.
Really.
Really do.
Great.
Anyhow,
Share the wealth.
We've had a lot of fun.
we've had a
today.
lot of fun today. It's been a very strange day.
Yes.
What do we think won?
Oh.
Love or hate?
Well,
What were the hates? I can't remember.
I
them.
didn't know you were going to ask me this.
I can't even remember mine.
Bad CGI mascots.
Yes.
That was my hate.
That was.
Yours
barber
was
photos.
barber photos.
Can't remember mine.
This is like a conversation I had with Liz when I get home.
Genuinely can't remember.
I can't remember yours. What's
did I
happened
write
to
it
us?
down? Did I write it down?
Like I'm having an aneurysm or something.
People commenting the wrong thing on something you love. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, drawing
yeah.
a perfect circle, drawing a straight line.
Just to give the listener a bit of an insight, every time I go home from this,
Oh yeah.
the first thing Liz
Yeah.
asks me is,
Oh, what was everyone's loves
What were
and
the loves and hates? Never
No
remember.
idea.
Can't even
I
remember
have to
my
text
own.
you both
Yeah,
going,
you do.
what were the loves
You
and
text
hates?
us every time.
What were they?
It's a nightmare because
No
I can't
idea.
remember either.
Not a clue when I get home. And I live 5 minutes away.
Yep.
Do we? I mean, is that? I mean, we can't force something we don't feel. Like, is that the ending that we just don't know?
I don't think that's an
that would
option.
make
No,
history.
we've got to.
What's the point of all this if we just
Oh, because you're about format. Because
Yeah, I
this
love the
guy here
format
is
of this
yeah.
show. The format of this show, John, is everything. To
That's
me.
my second child. The format of this show.
It's
Yeah.
my second.
And you had it first.
It's my second less desirable child.
I reckon love.
Do you?
Well, why
You
not?
didn't like mine.
Well, I'm just throwing something
I
out
think
there.
love because of Downtrodden Pig Wife, and I'm going to go
Yeah.
look up some photos.
Your opinions are irrelevant.
Do love. It's.
Oh, actually, no.
over.
I just remembered that. Wait, no. His love was sing. Didn't like that. I'm going back. I'm
You
changing.
didn't
Oh,
like, you didn't
what?
like his.
I've
love.
changed mine to hate.
I'm love.
So now it's on you. That's my gift to you.
Oh well, there's no point asking me, is there?
It's hate.
Yeah, no, literally, because you're the deal breaker.
I'm a
You're
kingmaker.
Yeah,
You are.
I'm hate. He's love.
Well, I'm obviously hate.
Yeah, of course you are.
I don't like the soundtrack that much.